The Arcs, out of my mind. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. What's up, Jimmy?
Hi, buddy. I'm just reading about this. Oof.
What, the Lamar Odom?
Yeah, man.
Lamar Odom is near death, according to many sources. Yeah, it's the front page of the paper. Ex-NBA star collapses in Nevada brothel. Dennis Hoff's place. We know Dennis.
Yes.
Odom near deaths in sex den. Chloe's ex on bender took herbal Viagra. That's what Dennis Hoff is saying.
You ever read a news story and see yourself in it?
Yeah.
I've never been to one of Dennis's places. He's invited me for 10 years. He's been a friend of mine. I just haven't gone. I don't know why I haven't gone.
It wasn't the world-famous Bunny Ranch. It's another place he owns out there in Nevada. I guess he's expanding.
Yeah.
And Lamar Odom went there to, I don't know, they're saying he was on a bender partying for like 3 days. And Dennis Hoff saying that he wasn't drinking that much, and that, but he was taking a bunch of this herbal Viagra, at least 10 pills. That seems to be a lot. And then the girls were checking on him, and I think Dennis was getting a little nervous and had the girls check on him. And at the first time, and the girls came back to Dennis saying, "Yeah, he seems fine. He's just passed out or whatever." And then they checked again, and he was foaming from the mouth.
Yeah, they checked on him at like 6 a.m. and by 3 p.m. he was fucked up. Thank you, Kenny. So who knows, man? That herbal Viagra, I never took, or I have taken them. This is Yohimbe bark. I've taken a bunch of that shit.
The rhino stuff that's in every corner store in New York?
Yeah.
You don't know what's in that. I don't think you know what's in it.
Do you remember when I was looking for a place in Chinatown? I found a place I loved in Chinatown, but there was too much nonsense with the building.
Yeah.
And across the street from this place was a little herb store. So when I was looking at the place one day, I went into the herb store and I'm looking at these, and it's all like the in Chinese. And so I was asking the guy, I'm like, "Hi, do you?" And he goes, and he knew exactly what I wanted. And he pointed, it was like a Viagra. So I kept trying to ask him, what's in it?
Could you imagine what he could get in Chinatown? Did he try it?
No, because he couldn't, he didn't speak English, and he couldn't tell me what was in it.
Yeah.
And then a woman or a delivery person came in, and I was trying to translate and saying, "What's in this?"
Yeah.
And it just didn't translate, so I didn't buy it.
But how did you let him know that you wanted your dick nice
and
hard?
He knew. I think I did the whole fist.
The fist thing?
Yeah.
Like, I want to...
But he pretty much knew when I walked in, like not knowing what I wanted.
Right.
She showed me, and the pills were blue, but I had no idea what was in it. I don't know what they put in that shit.
Oh, that's freaking scary, man.
Yeah, that's why I didn't take it.
Yeah, because it's not regulated, I don't think. You don't know what's really in these things.
Yeah.
They're just assuming they got the formula right.
They say you can have a heart attack from it if you do too much exercise or you do too much strenuous stuff. So
yeah.
I'm careful with them. Like, I'll take a half of one when I take it. You can't take them every day, or you shouldn't. I don't know. He might have taken. If he took 10 of those fucking things,
that's crazy. I think there's something else going on here though, because Lamar Odom has been known to be a big partier. I think his crack habit was up to $1,000 a day at one point. His NBA career was cut short. He had another year or two in him easily, but the partying got in the way. So they couldn't fit him on a helicopter, and they needed to get him to a hospital immediately, but he didn't fit on the helicopter, so they had to take him by ambulance for the 60-mile ride.
Oh, wow. So how much extra time that was? Probably an extra 45 minutes.
Exactly. So
couldn't they just hang him out the fucking side? Like hang your feet out?
Yeah, of course. Just get him there. They have windows. Don't they have little windows so you can get some air?
Stick your feet out the window. Or bend his knees.
Right. Yeah, that seems weird. But it does say he was too tall to fit in a helicopter. So he was taken by ambulance to a hospital in Las Vegas, about 60 miles away. He won 2 championships as a forward for the L.A. Lakers, and he was married to the younger sister of Kim Kardashian.
What a way to go, though, if you go. Just taking fake Viagras in a whorehouse. I got to be honest, there's worse ways to die.
But he's only 35.
Yeah, that stinks.
35 now. I think he might be a little older than that. Is he only 35? He messed up his whole fucking career with that partying.
How long did he play?
35.
How long did he play?
I guess he started around 22, I would assume. 22, 23, right?
When did he quit?
Hard to say. It's been, I would say, I know the Knicks picked him up for a moment in 2014, last year.
He started in 1999.
1999, so that's 16 years ago. So he was, he came out of high school? 19 years old?
He played 1 year. He played 1998 and 99 in Rhode Island.
Right.
And then he was in the 1999 draft.
Okay.
and played for 5 teams and retired 2013.
Yeah, he retired in 2013, but Phil Jackson grabbed him for the Knicks in 2014 or last year, but he never played. That was short-lived because I think they realized, oh boy, this guy is in no shape to be in the NBA at this point. So I don't know. That's just a horrible, tragic story there.
Yeah, that sucks. That's just what a shitty way. You know, you're 35, you got all these years ahead of you. Hopefully, you had some money left.
Yeah,
famous, and then you're just 3-day bender.
3-day bender at a whorehouse, one of Dennis Hoff's place.
I do want that. All that does though is make me want to go to one of Dennis Hoff's places.
Really?
Yeah, because Dennis shows some hospitality.
and Dennis Hoff doesn't play. His quote is, "This is serious. He might not make it."
Yeah.
So
at least he's not trying to, well, we think he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
He's going to say it like it is.
We'll see what else comes out. I don't know. It seems like there's more to this, considering his partying ways.
I want to go to one of those places now.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't. I've been single for so many years. I'm so stupid. Why don't I just do it now that I'm single? Fucking idiot.
I'm stupid. I need the woman to want me. I've always been like that.
Really?
Yeah, I need the woman to want me. I can't pay for that.
Yeah.
For that, that fakeness of it.
I'll be honest, that's probably, if I felt that way in my life, it'd probably be a lot better.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted her to want me, that would probably make my life a lot less complicated.
Oh, when I was single and, that moment when you realize a woman wanted you, that was awesome. But I don't know. I always needed that. I think that's why I never really went down that road. So,
well, maybe I've exaggerated that because I like the idea of dating, like, of an escort and hopefully eventually she likes you.
You think that?
Yeah, like it's possible.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
where you turn them a little bit?
Yeah.
A little pretty woman action?
Yeah.
And has that ever happened?
No, never with an escort.
Bobby!
What up?
What's going on, Bobby?
What's up? Bobby.
We're talking about Lamar Odom.
What's up? What happened to your hand? Lamar.
It's just from my elbow.
What do you guys want me right here?
Yeah.
Where do you want to be? You're the big star today. Where you want to be, Bobby?
Bobby said right here. He pointed at my zipper. That's where we want you. Right there.
I've seen that fantastic piece.
We're talking about Lamar Odom, who was found at a Dennis Hoff joint out there in Vegas.
He's not dead though, right?
He's not. It's not looking good.
Really?
Looks like there's going to be some pretty serious problems if he does make it.
Oh, that's the worst.
They found him passed out with foam coming out of his mouth. It's never good when the foam is.
Well, I do some DNA tests on that.
It's never good when you're found with foam coming out of your mouth.
It can look like foam if you keep going in your teeth. Right, Jimmy?
They said well, I would never let it sit in my mouth. Spit or swallow, make a decision for Pete's sake. It's he said he was taking herbal Viagra. So I never took any of those other than the Yohimbis from many years ago. But once Viagra and Cialis came on.
The fuck is Yohimbi?
It was like a natural. Florentine turned me on to it when we were still living in New Jersey.
Yeah.
He's like, it gives you a great rod. But he was right. It really helped.
Sounds like something an actor would name his kid. Yohimbi Cruz.
Yeah. Yohimbi Bark Paltrow.
Jimmy was just telling a story. He went to Chinatown into this joint that they don't speak any English. And the guy knew that he was looking for an herbal supplement for his dick.
Recently, yeah.
And the guy just, showed him.
Just fucking killed a deer in front of him and gave him his bladder.
But he handed him these pills, but Jimmy couldn't, get the guy to tell him because he doesn't speak Chinese what's in these damn things.
I wanted to know what was in them because that scares me. Like, at least Viagra and Cialis, at least you kind of know that they know what's in it.
Yeah.
I with this shit that's unregulated, again, I have no idea.
In Chinatown, I would imagine it would make your dick hard instantly.
It might, yeah.
It would make your helmet purple.
Like a little baby dick.
It would be just so tight that your mushroom head is turning purple from this stuff.
I wondered if it would be as strong. That's what I wondered. Like, would this be as strong
in Chinatown? I guarantee. Because those guys don't play. They're using exotic animals that are illegal in this country and whatever else.
I think, though, that herbal stuff, though, it always takes like a month to they always say it takes a month to start working. Like, the science, the stuff they make in, like, a lab is fucking
they gotta figure it out.
The best it could possibly be without killing you.
I don't know, but maybe there's some things that they know they can't use, but the Chinese man knows that he could get away with it.
That's all. All that Chinese shit's bullshit. Like
You think?
tiger fingernails to make your hair grow back.
Yeah, I think
that's all mythical shit. That's like
the rhino horn.
Yeah, elixirs. comes in a fucking leather pouch. Fuck that. I don't believe in any of that shit.
Some of it works, but it's just, the Yohimba used to work, man. I felt that. But whatever they put in Viagra, it was a side effect. It was supposed to be for your heart.
That's right.
And then it made the blood rush a certain way and your dick got hard. And that Viagra was an accident.
Yes.
It was never supposed to be for your dick.
For a pleasant accident.
A godsend.
That's a wonderful accident.
Yes, it saved my
You don't
life.
you don't have to roll your wife on her stomach every time. Hey, put your hair in a ponytail. Put a hat on.
Why don't I want a cat diesel fuel hat? Just trust me.
Why are we fucking outside again?
We have a clip of Dennis Hoff.
We do.
He describes exactly how Lamar Odom was found.
911 said, roll him on his left side. And my management did that, and he started throwing up all kinds of stuff, foaming and throwing up all kinds of things.
That's it?
Wow. I wonder if he had choked on his own puke. He might have choked on his own puke, man. He might have gotten drunk and or whatever and fucking just choked on his vomit.
Eating cat house pussy.
It's a good way to go, though, man.
What, eating pussy?
Just,
That's not a good way to go.
10-day bender, a 3-day bender with fucking 10 Viagras? Come on, man.
Why isn't that a good way to go? You go out eating pussy? Think of a better way to go out.
I don't want to be the guy who fucking died at the cat house.
That's
The ghost of the cat house.
I would love to haunt on cock block forever.
Yeah, every guy that goes in there fucking, you like that? Boo.
I'm gonna come. Just come out.
Well, there.
Yo, baby, get your finger out of my butt. I didn't want that. It's not in your butt. Boo.
Yeah, just every time someone's gonna come, you knock a glass off the shelf. Fucking, he loses his erection. Oh no! I'd love that.
Is there any updates on him this morning, Lamar?
No updates on him, but the Daily Mail has the pictures of the two ladies who found him.
Right there.
And they're showing their heinies.
Wow. One looks like an Amy Schumer.
Yeah, the girl on the right does look like Amy.
A little bit.
And the other girl.
Monica Monroe and Ryder Cherry. Ryder, is that
a real name?
I think it might be a real name.
Jim?
It's a real name.
Discovered 35-year-old Lamar Odom on Tuesday at the brothel.
Can I see that picture of Lamar Odom again? Oh, Lamar Odom. I tell you, he fucking lived exactly like I'd want to, except the drugs. Fucking a Kardashian. Let the fuck Khloe Kardashian.
Oh, I'd hate to fuck a Kardashian.
If you were 6'10", though, she'd be wonderful.
Why would you hate
She's a big girl. She's a big girl, Bob.
I would not want to fuck a Kardashian.
Why?
Maybe if it was a tall fucking
They're annoying
black
when
guy,
they
yeah.
They're
Not
annoying
as
when
me.
they talk, but they're hot as all
Fucking
hell.
a Kardashian, fucking her would be like fucking me with a wig.
Fuck you with a wig. Why not?
Would you really?
Yeah, you're a fun guy.
You should have seen me yesterday on Quinn's Cop Show.
Yeah.
Remember what you had me dress up as on your show that never aired?
Yes.
It's worse than that. First of all, Quinn's show is
Hilarious.
fucking hilarious.
It's
the fact
great.
that that's not on TV
Is stupid.
It's fucking mind-boggling.
I completely agree with you.
It's mind-boggling what they fucking have on TV, and this isn't on TV.
This will be on TV eventually. It absolutely will be.
It's
absolutely
just unfucking believable. But when he had me, he's fucking out of his mind.
Yeah, he put me in an outfit that was fairly humiliating too. He likes to embarrass his friends,
but
poke fun at our appearance.
But he looks at us, and then he writes what he sees us as.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, there's subtext to it. So he sees me as this fucking Asian, Tibetan older woman.
Oh, really? Is that what you dressed as?
Buddy, it was fucking...
Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah, I do. You want to see it?
Yes, I absolutely want to see a
I
picture.
can't
Yeah, I
tweet
won't
it or
tweet what
anything,
I'm dressed as
because
either.
I got to wait till the show comes about. We'll let you judge by, all right, you ready? Here you go.
Oh, God, is that great?
Holy shit. Did you tweet that? You're not allowed to
can't.
tweet it?
No, of course not.
No.
Not until the
Can we
show.
put any of it on?
Oh,
No, not
my
at all.
God.
No.
Yeah.
He hates you.
Not until the
Colin
show.
Quinn hates you.
That's Mrs. Ping.
Oh, my God.
This is big.
Yeah, he's,
Oh my God.
what is he yours?
Let me see.
I think,
What is he doing to his friend?
I
What
don't know.
is he doing to his friends?
I don't know, dude. He's the fucking
Who are you
funniest.
supposed to be?
I'll write it down.
Oh.
He's the funniest guy.
When is the second season happening for Colin?
It's the third, and
It's the third already?
Yeah,
That's
third.
what he had me play.
How is it the third
No, it's the
season?
second, Bobby.
Is it the second?
Yeah, the first one
I
he
was
did
talking to
like
Dumb
5
Keith.
episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they're splitting this into 2 seasons.
Yeah.
They might. It's so funny though, man. He is fucking funny.
It's a great show.
8-minute episodes or so, 7-minute episodes. They're perfect for online. They're not crazy long.
Perfect.
They're silly.
You kind of want more though when you're watching.
Yeah.
But the dialogue is so fucking ridiculous. And then some other guy comes up with the show inside of the show, and then there's another camera for the behind the scenes from the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So you get a little fucking confused.
Yeah.
Because there's a guy just asking you like, am I supposed to be? It's so funny.
I was doing something.
It's very smart.
And the director, there's a director, the guy who plays Colin's director, who's very good. He's really funny. And then there's the director, who's the boss. And like, the guy is like, in the middle of the scene, it was just kind of dying on purpose. And the director's like, no, more, give me more. And I'm like, I realize it's the fake director telling me this, and I'm following his directions. And then I'm like, what the? So I'm like, what are we doing? This is stupid. To the fake director, but then the real director talk. It's a fucking confusing.
It's fucking.
But when you see it, it all works.
It all works.
You're talking to the actress or whatever who's you're playing against, and then Quinn will just come up and whisper in her ear, and she'll start saying stuff, and it just brings you down a totally like it's not scripted. You already did your lines, and then you just start flipping out about something she says.
Yeah.
And he keeps just feeding her shit.
She's cute.
Oh, dude! First of all,
She's cute.
I wanted to fucking stick my ding ding in a lot of bungs yesterday.
Did you really?
Oh,
Your
so
ding
many-
ding.
So many fucking buttholes. I wanted to just
Is there
put
a lot
the
of
helmet
them?
in.
Yeah, there's
Huh?
a few pretty girls there.
Yeah, dude.
That one's cute.
Fuck, I love being on set. There's nothing better than being on a set because you fall in love like fucking
Immediately.
5 times. The makeup lady was gorgeous. Both of them were cute, but in different ways.
Makeup girls are erotic in a way. Like when they put makeup on you, there's times like where you hope they put their pussy against your knuckle.
Well, no, they
No. I know. No,
Usually-
I know what you're saying though. You're just sitting there and you're trying to like will it to happen.
Yeah. Put your cunt on my hand.
but they lean in and then you get like a hot spot on your leg.
I like that.
Yeah, nice
A
warm
little
body.
hot spot.
I had to get makeup because I go in, I get powder and I'm done.
Wow.
And because I have great skin.
No
and
wrinkles.
I have no hair. So
No hair.
I'm in and out of makeup all the time. But yesterday I actually had to get, full woman's makeup. And this is going to sound fucking just gay, but I've always wanted to drink a soda with a straw because of my lipstick.
Bobby, Jesus.
Good.
I can't wait to see that episode. That picture's amazing.
It's fucking
It
stupid.
really is amazing. Wow. Hey,
It's very funny.
let me take this phone call from, it looks like Liam. Is it Liam in Kentucky?
Hi, this is Liam in Kentucky.
All right, what do you got,
Hi,
Liam?
Liam.
Jim, I'd like to ask a pointed question to you.
Sure.
And of course, I'm being serious. Were you scared yesterday when you saw the governor?
Yes, I was.
Were you?
No, not at all.
Yes, he was.
No, in all honesty, no. He's, I was bummed that he always stuck his dumb head in there. It's like, dude, you were a governor and that's how you...
Yeah, he would have been surprised by the conversation we had with him. If you didn't listen yesterday or you haven't been around the show in a couple of days, Jesse Ventura walked by the studio. He's been walking by the studio since the last time he was on our show 6 years ago when he walked off. And every time I see him, I always wave obnoxiously to the guy, and he always ignores me. But this time he waved back. And then he thought about it. Then he turned around.
That was you at the beginning. All right.
Oh, no, but that's the second time I waved. Anyway, so then he turns back, and I see that he's thinking about coming into the studio, and I wave at him again. And then all of a sudden, it got Jimmy's attention and Florentine's attention, and they're like, what the hell's going on? And they turned around, and here comes Governor Jesse Ventura, the former governor.
dude.
But he won't come in the studio, and then he just yells, I won. Chris Kyle was a liar. And then we're trying to get him to come into the studio to talk about it a little bit. But that was it. He refused to come in, and then he walked away.
Yeah.
Kenny put his hands on him, man.
No, Kenny just opened the door. And Kenny's got to make sure You know, again, if this says Jesse ran in here and just started tearing the studio up, fucking poor Kenny would have to deal with him. And even though Kenny's a martial artist and Kenny's a fucking serious problem for anyone who, you know, Ventura is still a professional wrestler. He's a strong guy, but he's not. That's not what he was doing. He was just coming in to gloat a little bit, but.
Which is fine, but we would have talked to him about it. And Jimmy made some good, not good points, whatever, different points, I should say. And pretty much said he's starting to believe that, Ventura never got knocked out by Chris Kyle that night.
Since I heard his explanation, I kind of believed him. But again, I know Jesse never heard that segment. But that was when when Alex Jones interviewed Jesse, and we played the tape. We talked to Alex Jones.
Yeah.
And it did sound like Ventura was telling the truth, but I don't think Ventura ever heard our segment saying that. And of course, he probably listened to the show, so.
Yeah. But people have a problem with the fact that, he continued the lawsuit after Chris Kyle died, and that Chris Kyle really couldn't defend himself anymore because obviously he was no longer with us.
Oh, that's so weird.
So, but if his name was dragged through the mud, then, what choice did Jesse Ventura have?
So they had to pay him $1.8 million?
1.8. Yep. He won 1.8 in that court case.
How much from the family and how much from the, because I don't see how he got any money from the book company when the book did not say
who it was. So I don't know. I don't know the details of it, but that's pretty much what went down last show. And
fucking Eskimos.
Huh?
Eskimos.
Guy's fucking zooted.
What about the Eskimos?
Jimmy, I have a follow-up question for you.
Sure.
Because you're like in Bowflex shape, P90X. Tony Horton just got married. Do you think you could have taken the Governor?
Taken Ventura?
Yeah, like in the taint.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's wrong with this guy?
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Wonderful phone call. I appreciate it.
He had too much confidence for a caller. Yeah. Like, he had more confidence than, like, any of us when we call in.
Yeah.
He had a lot of confidence.
He had that. So the video of that whole Jesse Ventura thing is up, and we'll tweet it out on all our accounts.
You waved to him. Huh? Yeah. You wave?
Oh, you always wave to him.
Is that you wave to him like, hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. Well, I always obnoxiously wave at him because I know he doesn't really like us, and he always puts his head down and makes believe he doesn't see me obnoxiously waving at him. But yesterday he actually waved back, but I think he waved back and went, "Oh fuck, it's those guys." He didn't realize who he was waving.
Like when
to.
I waved to Seinfeld.
Yeah,
he doesn't wave back, and I go, "Fuck, why do I fucking need his acceptance?"
He doesn't wave back at you?
Oh, no, dude. I was on stage once, and they just bumped me off stage at the Cellar, like 4 minutes into my set. Yeah. I got to get the fuck off stage.
Yeah.
And I finished my bit. He was sitting there, and he was looking right at me on stage, like watching me. And as I walked off, and I was doing good, and as I walked off, I kind of had that, like, humble, bowed head.
Yeah.
And he was looking right at me, and I just was waving to him as I was walking.
Yeah.
But as I walked, he was looking right through me. So as I moved past him, his eyes just stayed
where they were. Yeah,
where they were.
So he wasn't looking at you.
He was ignoring me.
I think he ignores everybody, though.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing him at the Cellar. He doesn't come in all the time when he comes in. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't remember since 2000, maybe before, and it's always hello, how are you, and pleasant, but never. I'd love to have you on Comedians in Cars. Never.
You haven't been on that?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. But and legitimately though,
he only does like 7 a season though.
There's no one he has on though that you look at and you go like I mean like as far as the comedians, like he's
Yeah, but he has non-comedians on.
Well, that's
that's not Comedians in Cars. First of all, the show is the best. I think the best.
I love it.
Comic interview show I've seen. He figured out a way to transition to it.
Right.
So it's not like, how'd you get started? Yeah. It's like, this is the car I picked for you. They talk about the car and then they just go and hang out.
But he has people he likes. So it's like, I can't, like, that Miranda's saying, I don't know who she is, but she's got millions of people on YouTube. So that's kind of a smart move by him.
You should have been on. Absolutely should have been on. Especially for New York City.
But look at when you see most of the list, it's like there's no one on there you like that I'm familiar with. A couple of them I don't know who they are.
Yeah, go to the latest season. That's the one you want to look at.
But he's had some really good people on.
He's doing shorter runs too.
It's a great
Stephen
show.
Colbert, Trevor Noah, Bill Maher, Jim Carrey, Steve Harvey, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah, there's no one that you
That
look
was-
at and go, they shouldn't be on.
That was the last season.
He's
so.
had Fred Armisen, Miranda Sings. He's had Burr on. Alexandra Wentworth, I don't know. And, of course, Fallon.
I think Wentworth is married to George Stephanopoulos or Stephanopoulos or Stephanopoulos or Stephanopoulos.
Hold on, they got me fucked up. Hold on. George Stephanopoulos.
Stephanopoulos.
Yes.
That guy.
Philanthropist.
You can't say that word?
You know that. We've done
forgot.
this a million times on the show.
Stephanopoulos. Is that how you say it?
Philanthropist.
Hold on, let me say it. George Stephanopoulos.
Stephanopoulos. You got to put the opoulos in there, right? I guess they're very good.
Philanthropist.
Philanthropist.
No, not
Philanthropist.
No, not Phil. I'm a Florent. God damn it, you philanthropist. You're fucking me up. Your dumbness is contagious. Philanthropist. Good. Okay.
But
Scared me.
she's good friends with the Seinfelds. I know that much because I saw that episode.
She was on In Living Color as well. That was a while.
She
ago.
was.
And she was in an episode of Seinfeld.
How? All right, we got
Are you
Bob
in a
Kelly in
rock
studio.
band on weekends?
Yes, I'm in a rock band.
They're like your brother, and then there's you. It's like totally fucking. Are you gigging up in Westchester?
Yeah, he's a bassist in a cover band.
Dude, I'm at the Common Man on Friday night with my band.
I've known these guys for a while. I finally asked if they have different mothers. 'Cause Look at these two. They're very. I can't
Yesterday.
believe they're actual 100% blood brothers.
Maybe they're both test tube kids from different fucking mothers.
Very possible.
That's why the
maybe.
father was working on it.
Oh, yeah.
Very
You know who
possible.
their father is, right?
Who?
He's the test. He's the
doctor. Yes,
He's the test tube baby kid.
Their father is the guy who really helped me
have a kid.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, he talked to me on Mike Calta show, the Cowhead show, and he just fucking. His advice was just go have sex. Stop trying to make a baby, and you might make one.
Wait a minute. Somebody told you that if you wanted to have a baby, you had to make love for. Not that. Oh my God! Did you write a book on this? But look, listen. Shut up, stupid.
See, where I was putting my penis, and if you come, you could actually make a baby.
I didn't know there was a hole. I didn't know there was a hole below
Shut up,
that.
stupid. Let them laugh. Dumb.
You were using the right hole, I see.
No, you weren't. It was in the belly button. You were putting it.
No, the point was is that you get so fucking tense trying to make a baby. You get all fucked up mentally. And
The sperm
she
doesn't
got
know you're tense.
No,
Come on.
No, you're
I'm
coming,
telling
you're
you,
coming.
the fucking.
How does the sperm know?
It knows.
When the woman gets fucked up. And you're thinking about making a baby, it can fuck up all kinds of shit inside of her. And
What is,
you know,
what is
and
it,
then
hide the egg?
he actually helped me about the. No, it's just fucking. He was like, you know, it will happen. Just keep trying. And you know, I was all bummed out about the miscarriage too. And he was like, no, that's natural. You know, that happens. That's actually a good thing. It, you know, it cleans out everything. And you know, you'll probably have one the next time. And you didn't want that one. You know, that one would have been a fucking problem. You know, that would have been a lot of work.
A lot of work.
If that one made it. But yeah, he was great. The father's great. Much better than the sons.
That's fine.
But that's not exactly a huge leap. So I'll bet you it was. I'll bet you that they're from different fathers. I'll bet you it's the same mother. But I'll bet you the father never told him that he was just.
Yeah, he was probably experimenting with his own kids.
Exactly.
Which one's
Did all
older?
kinds of
I'm
shit.
older.
You're older.
Yeah.
So you were the first one.
I was.
Who looks more like the dad?
Neither of them do. Neither. I guarantee you, neither of them.
Put up a picture.
All right.
I think Eric does.
Yeah, we think you're the one that might be from some other.
Oh, Eric's the
some
natural
some
kid?
other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the mess.
Yeah, you're the drummer from Bon Jovi. Bang
Look,
drummer.
that's my dad.
Where? Yeah, your dad looks nothing like you.
No,
You have his hair, though.
Justin has the exact same eyes as the guy. It might be Eric now.
Oh, I don't look at Eric.
Justin has the exact same eyes, but he's a big deal. That guy.
Yeah, he is a big deal.
Yeah, but let's be honest. His testicles have not done good work.
The Stangles got a show picked up, by the way.
Oh yeah, congratulations!
What is it?
Congratulations to Justin
Harry
and Eric
Connick
Stangl.
Jr.
Yeah.
A
What
Harry
is it?
Connick Jr. talk show.
We have
Oh, really?
a
Bought
variety
by
show.
Fox, and they are the executive producers.
So you guys
Congratulations to you guys.
You're going to
Thank
do
you.
both?
Yep. Oh, it doesn't. This show doesn't air for another year. It starts next
okay.
September.
Oh, really? That's great, man.
Next
Congratulations.
September.
I mean, this upcoming.
That's how TV
September.
works.
Okay,
so.
year.
They got a
Yeah.
nice little part for little Jimmy Norton on the show.
Yeah, it's a variety show, so it's not like sitcom or anything. So yeah,
I can come on and sing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
they
sing.
love that.
What kind of song would you sing?
Whatever.
And would you dance at the same time?
I can't whistle, but Bob's flying. I'm a bird.
And Bobby, you got a second season.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We got picked up. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Congratulations.
When do you shoot?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
We start shooting in end of February.
Okay.
We were going to start shooting. We shot last year. We shot now, but he didn't. They were going to have a shoot in December, January. He was like, "Fuck that." He didn't want to shoot in the middle of the winter, so he pushed it to the end of February.
Beautiful.
March, April. Yeah. I'm excited about that too because I got to drive in to Brooklyn from Westchester every morning.
Right.
That was my biggest fear, is they're going to fucking dump a foot of snow and then I wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh, you'd be fine.
That'd
You'd
be just
figure
one
it
day. You
out.
wouldn't be the only one. There'd be a lot of people.
Yeah.
The night before, you'd get the weather report. You'd get a hotel if you had to. Get a hold of yourself.
I really panicked.
Just simmer down.
We only have 2 shitty snowstorms every season.
I'm getting advice from 2 assholes who get driven a mile to work. Go fuck yourself.
I can't be. I don't get a ride to work.
I hiked in
can't.
once.
You hiked in?
Yeah, when they closed the streets because of a snowstorm, I hiked my ass in.
I bet you packed a knife and Band-Aids.
Why Band-Aids?
I don't know, in case you fucking cut yourself with your knife.
It was like the wild, wild west out there, though.
Packing like fucking food. in
Everyone's
case you
just
got
walking
stuck.
in the middle of the street.
A fire stick.
Fire stick.
Some rope. Did you cut some rope off of like a curtain? I might need this if I have to build the lean-to in the park.
You're describing Rich Vos. He was in here.
First of all,
Rich Vos was in here and he bought one of these
Survival bracelets.
Survival bracelets.
Oh yeah.
It's like that.
And he's serious, and he asked Justin if he has the one that you could start a fire with it, and Rich really wants one of those because he's scared one day he's going to need to start a fire. And I'm like, where are you going to be that you're going to actually have to start a fire?
Rich Vos, first of all, would last. He would be the first one killed. if there was an apocalypse, he would be the first.
We would
one.
have to get him out of the way.
We would
have to get him out of the way.
We'd literally go like this. Here's the deal. It's over. We're starting. There's no electricity. There's nothing.
Yeah.
And one of us would just walk up and just cut his throat. Literally, I'm just going to. And then, okay.
That would be our
All right,
best chance at survival.
All right, the first problem's out of the way. Next problem, who's going to fuck Norton?
Well, I guess Voss would be killed because we don't need that dumb load in the gene pool as we're carrying on.
If we're going to start over, we might as well start fresh.
We would be a disaster if we were out there in the woods together.
I think it would be great.
I would like it, but we would be a disaster.
Me, you, and a lean-to with little Norton in the middle of us.
Why would I have to be in the middle?
Because we'd be fucking.
Oh, and I have to be the lucky devil.
Oh, we'd be fucking just.
But you're the guy to be next to stay warm at night.
Well, your upper half. You got a great lower half. From your waist down, you're pretty hot. I would. Voss would be fucking dead.
No, Voss. Voss would live forever.
Why?
I don't know. Voss is the guy that after all the carnage and everybody thought everything was okay, a leaf would be moving and you'd lift it and he'd be under it,
He's a cockroach.
alive.
I just want to see him.
Voss is unkillable.
I want to see him try to start a fire. He's all
I do
about
too.
it.
In a gas station.
In a gas station.
He just rubs his teeth on a rock.
I hope you heard that. I hope you heard that one. As you're driving to a shitty gig. No, Rich Vos is great on stage. We love him. We love the Vos. Oh, that's funny, though. Really funny. And it comes with, what, fishing hooks?
One of the ones he talked about.
He wants the one with the
fishing hooks and fire starter.
You think he'll be, if he had a couple hooks like that, Bobby, he would catch a fish?
No, he wouldn't catch a fish.
No.
First of all, because he doesn't know what to put on the end of it. He would just throw the.
He put a dollar bill on it because that's what would get him to come.
They're not biting.
Yeah.
No. He wouldn't know what to put
He's
on
got
it.
2 fish hooks, one for each eye. Stupid idiot.
Even if you have a fish hook, it's almost impossible to catch a goddamn fish.
Yeah. He'd be fucking stranded with that thing. It'd be good that he could fucking hang himself with it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Bobby,
Nice.
getting back to me hiking, and go ahead, Greg in New Hampshire.
Oh, hey, boys. Hey, Bobby. Opie has no trouble with the winter storms. He just pulls his wife's boots on and hikes into work.
You wear your wife's fucking boots?
Well, you see, I didn't.
You have the same foot as your wife?
Well, almost. My tootsies were a little tight. They were a little cramped by the end of it.
You wore Uggs to work?
Well, sort of.
What were they?
I felt like they were universal.
No, they're not.
I felt like
They were for all women.
I felt like they were universal. My boots had holes in them. My Merrells had holes in them.
This isn't the future.
So I had to walk to work, and I put on her boots. And my toes were a bit cramped.
I wish you fucking something happened to your leg and you
bragged about
froze in the park.
I showed everyone
like
my
Jack
boots.
Nicholson. They found you fucking silly boots on you. Be the greatest Instagram photo ever.
It was either
Just icicles hanging off your nipples and your wife's boots.
Pristine lady boots.
Even homeless people wouldn't steal them.
they were wonderful boots.
What color were they?
Black.
Black. And were
They were
warm-
black, and they had a little red on them. A little red.
Wow,
A little red.
Fashionable.
A little red. A little red.
Your wife has fashion sense.
And a little fur to them.
Do they have
Little bit.
pom-poms on the
No
on the end of the
pom-poms.
laces?
I showed everyone the boots. They were almost passable. It got me to work, though, because mine had holes in them.
I'd rather wear more socks.
Or I was going to put the bags on.
Yeah, put the bags on.
Old school, put the bags on.
Why do you... Can I just ask a question?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead.
You live in a fucking multi-million-dollar building in a multi-million-dollar apartment. You are you're a millionaire. I mean,
Yes.
and
So's
why?
Opie.
Why? No, you're a thousandaire. Why the fuck do you have boots
With holes in
them? Why don't you?
It
What
doesn't-
kind of nickel chaser are you?
It doesn't make sense, Bobby. Because I was brought up with not much.
None of us were.
I did go out and buy brand new boots 2 days ago to prepare
haven't-
for the winter.
You didn't have new boots since the old boots?
No. I know. It's stupid.
No, it's fucking...
It doesn't make sense.
It's crazy. It's crazy people shit. That's crazy.
You think?
To have...
It never bothered me.
to have to look at your fucking balance and always smile.
Yeah.
To never have to fucking hit cancel on an ATM.
Yeah.
So your friends don't see how much you have in the bank who's standing behind you. All right, you fucking millionaire asshole. And
That
you
means
don't-
you've done that.
Yeah, yes.
For people behind you.
That's what it means, Opie. That's how the joke worked, you fucking red-faced asshole.
I'm red-faced because I'm laughing hard. That's hilarious.
Dude, it fucking bothers me that you don't fucking buy yourself fucking nice things.
I bought myself nice boots the other day.
What'd you get?
Some nice Merrells, but not.
What's up with Merrill?
But not the meshy Merrells.
Yeah,
hate the
I can't
meshy
afford them. I have
Merrells.
a pair of Lynch's. Boo.
They were.
I know, it stunk.
They're just some nice brown hiking boots for the city.
I love that you've literally learned how to just fucking ignore his fucking awful Lynch joke.
That was a good joke.
That was awful.
Merrill Lynch.
Cute.
Hey, you know what joke's bad when it actually comes around and is funny again? It's fucking terrible. Hey,
I'm looking at. I don't know. I'm trying to see.
oh, you're talking hiking.
Those are nice boots.
Yeah, they're all right.
Which ones did you get?
See, those are the meshy ones. I hate the meshy Merrells. Yeah, I think it might be those.
The
right
Meshy
there.
Merrells. That's the name of Justin's cover band. The Meshy Merrells.
You guys, thank you for coming out
I bought those. I bought
to
those.
J&R Cigars.
I bought the Rover.
How did you put holes in those? Would you fucking walk across the
Because I
country?
had them for years.
Oh, that's when you fucking got fired and you went on your
Hike across America?
yeah, when you did your Forrest Gump.
I did do a Forrest Gump. I don't know. I bought nice Merrells the other day. I'm good now.
Good. Well, I'm glad.
I don't have boots. I only have sneakers. I need a pair of boots.
For the winter, you should get a pair of boots. You never know if anything happens in New York.
I do not have boots.
What happens in New York?
I said you don't know. Something
But
could
what-
happen.
Like what?
I don't know.
No
Fucking-
cabs?
They
Gotta walk?
No, but New York is known. As soon as it snows, the next day everything's gone.
Yeah.
All the sidewalks are completely clear. You really don't need boots in general in the city. I need them for the kids because they want to go up and down those dumb sledding hills.
You know what you have to be careful in New York when it snows is the snow that collects on the windows of the buildings and then it comes down.
Oh, you're
The
not
ice.
kidding.
I have a video of me and with the big snowstorm in New York. We walked up the street to Times Square.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. It was awesome to be in Times Square in a snowstorm. It was like a foot of snow. And I was videotaping cars coming up 8th Ave and they couldn't make it up. And they were like, I mean, just almost fucking accidents every second. And then I turned back to my chick and a fucking hunk of something came off the building. And like it hit her shoulder, but the other half, if it hit her, oh yeah, I'd be fucking done.
Wow.
I'd be banging fucking trannies with Norton up in Westchester.
So do you ever look at that and go, if only?
It's so close.
I have a nice house. I have my tranny room. Max's room would have a little fucking tunnel.
Dad, white ladies standing in bathroom I don't know. So,
Dad, you taught me to sit when I do pee-pees.
white girls standing with pee-pee. That's a long story.
Remember the movie The Rockstar? With Marky
Mark.
Remember that movie?
Wahlberg, yeah.
Oh, the fucking greatest scene is when he gets in the band. They bring him in. They're doing drugs all night. His girlfriend's just banging dudes. Just orgies, fucking. And then the chick he banged, who's smoking hot, she gets up to go to the bathroom and stands up and takes a piss. And she turns back. She goes, just winks at him. Like, fuck.
Let's find that scene.
Oh, it's the greatest scene ever.
Now I got to see that scene. Did you watch the debate last night, Bobby?
No, I was filming, and then I went out. I took Keith Robinson out for a steak dinner, which was like hanging out with just my fucking grandfather.
What time did you guys? I saw
Why?
Keith last night. What time did you guys finish?
Oh, he went to the city?
The cellar, yeah.
Really? Fucking asshole.
What was the
Keith
problem?
doesn't like me.
What was the problem with the steak dinner?
It was great. It was a fucking great steak dinner over in Brooklyn. Nice little steakhouse. It was just I'm tired. Goddamn. I need some wine.
I need a swirl.
I need a swirl.
Yeah.
How many swirls did he have?
Huh?
How many swirls?
He was complaining because you couldn't get the wine he wanted was only by the bottle. And he couldn't get it by the glass.
Yes, it's Thunderbird.
But when he drink the whole bottle, he likes his swirl.
Yeah, he's a more swirl.
More swirl.
Tired, man.
Tired, man.
Fucking how are you tired?
I want to go to
You fucking spoke for a living today. You fucking said 8 lines. And you can't.
Oh, he was tired from being on set with Colin.
I don't know how you ever get tired from doing.
I'll tell you why he's tired, because he comes from Philly,
Yeah.
and he fucking drinks the night before, and he's fucking tired in the morning, and he's stupid, so he thinks for a 9 o'clock call he can leave Philly at 7:45 and make it. And he sits in traffic, and he's stressed. He just says dope.
Yes, and then he's all just
That explains it.
out of his mind. Yeah, he drives from Philly for all that. God.
That's crazy. I would just get a hotel room in Brooklyn, man.
Anybody smart would.
Just fucking stay in Brooklyn. They're paying you.
I want to go to that steakhouse that's cash only in Brooklyn. I've never been there.
Peter Luger's.
I want to go there once.
It's good. It's worth going to.
I went to one yesterday. DeStefano's or DeStefanos? Fucking really good. Really
In
good.
Brooklyn?
In Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. All right. Well, the debate last night. Oh, my God. I can't believe these are our choices. It's amazing. They had 5 people on stage, and the only one that has a shot is Hillary Clinton. And I know that's going to piss off the Bernie Sanders people, but he's a bit too radical. He's getting a lot of people showing up at his speeches and his rallies and stuff, but I think he's a little too radical to actually be the president of the United States. I kind of like Bernie Sanders. He speaks his mind.
He's a very smart guy, and I liked him a lot, but he's too far in that direction for me.
Absolutely. Hillary's got a cakewalk. The rest of these guys were terrible.
They were awful, and she's right front and center. Like, I guess because she polls the highest, but of course
That's how they do that. But
every year. But why do they do it like that? When, like, why isn't it just random? You wind up where you fucking wind up. Mm-hmm. Why does it have to be the highest poll gets the middle of the fucking room?
Because they're trying to make TV in the end. That's why. So you want your stars or the people that they know the most to be front and center. So it was Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. That's what it comes down to. And Bernie's gaining in the polls, but he's not going to knock out Hillary Clinton. There's no fucking way.
I thought she was a rap.
Huh?
I thouut all the stuff they found on her and all the lies and all the emails.
Oh, Bernie said enough with your damn emails. Do we have that clip?
How is she fucking getting out of that?
Well,
I thought she was going to be indicted.
She's got to talk next week, right? Down there in Washington.
yeah, I think
about it.
I don't think the Republicans will mention it though if she gets the nomination.
This was the highlight of the debate. Bernie Sanders.
He says something that may not be great politics, but I think the secretary is right. And that is that the American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
Your damn emails.
Me too.
You know? The middle class, Anderson. And let me say something about the media as well. I go around the country, talk to a whole lot of people. Middle class of this country is collapsing. We have 27 million people living in poverty. We have massive wealth and income inequality. Our trade policies have cost us millions of decent jobs. The American people want to know whether we're going to have a democracy or an oligarchy as a result of Citizens United. Enough of the emails. Let's talk about the real issues facing America.
Fucking an oligarchy. That's when an alligator is in charge. You fucking hear what I said?
It's a home run, Chip.
I know it was.
That was a good one.
I know. That's why I said it.
Relax.
so angry.
He's
What the
angry.
garbage?
Well, your fucking mother's an asshole.
Enjoy the compliment. It was a good line. He complimented
Fucking
you.
hitting home runs.
How angry Chip is.
Who are you? Like your stupid fucking hair. Like a Lebanese woman.
He's got great hair.
Great hair.
Fucking Lebanese woman.
Fucking amazing
Yeah,
hair.
put a veil on it. Fucking burqa.
What the fuck?
I'm on your side. I like you, Chip. I was saying it was
He
fun.
likes you, Chip. Relax.
Do me a favor, Chezzy. Stay off my side.
Chezzy.
Fucking piece of garbage. Wants a cigarette.
Good old
Hope
Jesse.
the fucking chief drops the goddamn fucking water fountain on your foot.
On your foot?
Piece of trash. Fucking hairy arms.
That would fucking hurt. What else about this dumb debate? I just loved hearing Bernie Sanders speak. He's got kind of a Jackie Mason going on in his
Should have
voice,
thought
right?
Eddie Murphy in makeup.
Very good.
Fucking
It
crazy.
says Joe Lewis.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are the other guys even in there? They don't even have a shot. This Jim Webb doesn't have a fucking shot. He was pissed off because no one was paying attention to him.
I liked him, though, because he's a Vietnam vet, and he seems like a smart guy. The guy on the other side, whose name I don't remember.
Oh, Chafee?
Lincoln Chase.
Lincoln Chafee
He
is
was
brutal.
fucking horrendous.
We have a clip. You want to see a clip of him?
He had a
He's
creepy
terrible.
stare. He looks like Steve Ducey.
Yeah.
He looks like
He looked like they-
shitty version of Steve Ducey from Fox and Friends.
It looked like somebody said to him, "You'll be more relatable if you just keep smiling," and he's not comfortable.
No,
with
his
it.
And the guy,
eyes
I think,
are
I was
creepy.
was staring. The guy next to him was staring at him. This
Martin
one
O'Malley?
was staring
And
at
then
him.
Martin O'Malley, he sounded like he was missing a tooth. He's got some. He's got kind of an S.
Oh, no.
He's got an S. It's got a little of that.
Cindy Brady, just little details by the seats.
It was very subtle, but you could hear it.
She couldn't say her S's. My father has AIDS.
Here's Lincoln Chafee.
As governor, I came in at the depths of the recession, and we turned my state around. Rhode Island had the biggest drop of the unemployment rate over my 4 budgets of all but one state. Happens to be Nevada, where we're having this debate.
Oh, cute.
I'm very proud that over my almost 30 years of public service, I have had no scandals.
They have to tell
I've
us that
always
now.
been honest.
God.
It'd be funny if a small child crawled out of his pocket.
What about me?
A long-term view, and I've shown good judgment. I have high ethical standards.
Oh, you
As we look
stink.
to the future, I want to address the income inequality, close the gap between the haves and the
Sounds like a
have-nots.
Kickstarter ad.
I want to address climate change, a real threat to our planet. And I believe in prosperity through peace. I want to end these wars.
He doesn't have a shot. He will drop out very soon, and so will Jim Webb. And then we're a year out, and we only got 3 guys.
Yeah.
Well, 2 guys and a gal. That's it. 3 guys. You know what I mean when I say 3 guys. Biden is so entering this race.
Yeah.
It's not too late for him.
I think it
It's
will.
getting close. It's getting close to too late, but he's still.
But he's only at
he still has a little
16%.
time.
They did the thing, and Hillary was winning, and he was at 16%, right?
He gets
He's
in.
at 16%. He hasn't even done
but-
anything.
Yeah, hadn't done anything. And once Obama gets behind him, because he fucking hates Hillary, he'll win.
He's absolutely entering this race. He's just making it dramatic.
Obama's gonna fucking smudge Hillary, and then he's gonna. If
Do you
Biden,
think he hates Hillary?
oh fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, I think
The
so.
shit she said about him, when they were going at it, she fucking trashed him. Yeah,
I think so.
you don't get over that shit.
Oh, the web.
It's a web.
Even if he doesn't hate Hillary,
Web.
though, he's not going to not support his vice president.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah.
Hey, Trav.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, buddy.
How are you?
Good, man.
I like Travis in that
I
little
love
room.
Travis in that. I want. Everybody should have a Travis in a room.
Yes.
In a room.
In a booth.
I want to suck the air out of it and just watch him slowly suffocate.
Yeah.
But you said you loved him.
I do. I would put air back in.
Oh.
I'd let him
Like
live.
Captain Kirk and Spock.
I would just
put your
jerk
hand
off
up
watching
to
him
the window.
die.
Just when he dies, you jizz on the fucking glass.
Fucking naughty boy.
And it just dribbles down his face.
Why?
Sorry, too much.
Too much. I think Biden enters this race. They had a commercial that was running during the debate about Biden.
Yeah.
Basically trying to convince him to enter. He's just waiting for the moment. He's so entering this race, or he would have said, no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I didn't like Biden, but I kind of like him now.
I like Biden.
Yeah.
He's like an old frat guy.
he's like a playboy. Oh, God.
Wow.
These mics are good.
Here's Joe Biden, never quit. They were running this all night last night.
We had a pretty good idea what all those families, all you Americans in trouble, were going through. In part because our own families had gone through similar struggles.
What's wrong with Oprah?
When I was a young kid in 3rd grade, I remember my dad coming up the stairs of my grandpa's house where we were living, sitting at the end of my bed and saying, Joey, I'm going to have to leave for a while. Go down to Wilmington, Delaware with Uncle Frank.
All right.
Good jobs down there, honey.
Yeah, they called you honey?
A little while I'll be able to send for you and Mom.
Good jobs down there, sweet baby.
Sugar pie, I gotta go.
Hey, darling, I gotta run.
Give sexy daddy a kiss.
Yeah, give Big Daddy a kiss on the chest.
Come on, baby bear.
I thought he had to leave because they found some files.
I love the way
they
they
out of town.
All these photos are so detailed, and they had a tube TV.
Yeah,
that family had a tube in a 1-bedroom.
Yeah,
fuck, come on. Go to Walmart, you get a fucking 70-inch for $8. Fucking assholes.
And Val, and everything's going to be fine. For the rest of our lives, my sister and my brothers, for the rest of our life, my dad never failed to remind us that a job is about a lot more than a paycheck.
It's about getting away from that cunt of a wife of yours for a little while. It's about going out and drinking with the boys and finding somewhere new to put your semen.
Yeah, having the extra $20 to get a blowjob from a hooker on the way home.
Yeah, it's about playing lotto, hoping you win so you can have that family killed.
Yeah, try and crack a couple times. Just see what the fuss is about.
It's about going out and having a few beers and spending the weekend in jail because you punched a police officer in the mouth.
Taking care of that other family you have from that other girl.
Yeah.
On the other side of the track.
It's about being a contractor and going through people's drawers when you're in their house.
Did that happen to you?
No.
I'm
just riffing.
Well, I know you have a new apartment. I don't know. Sometimes stuff comes from reality.
No, I don't have a new apartment yet. I'm still working on it, Bob. We don't know what's going to happen.
All right. Let's get back to this.
About your dignity. It's about respect. It's about your place in the community. It's about being able to look your child in the eye and say, honey, it's going to be okay, and mean it, and know it's true. You never quit on America.
Stop
and
calling
you
your child
deserve
honey.
a president who will never quit on you.
The one the applause sounds like rain.
It's awful.
Well, that's by some committee saying, go for this, Joe Biden.
This message was approved by Joe Biden.
It wasn't approved by any candidate. They want to make that perfectly clear. They're just trying to push Joe Biden to make his decision.
So the committee who are Democrats are just putting a commercial out there hoping Joe sees it?
Yeah, it's a committee called DraftBiden2016.com. He's running. It's just he's just waiting for that moment. He's letting those guys look like fools on TV last night, and then he comes strolling in.
Yeah, that's true.
Start the Stone Cold Steve Austin music, and then let Joe Biden enter.
Smash a couple beers together on top of a bus.
Matt, he had the best entrance ever, I think.
No,
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold did, yes. The Rock was great, too, though.
Rock was great, too, yes. Do we have any Martin O'Malley audio?
We do.
What was he talking about? He got heated over gun control.
Yep.
Talk about all of these things, and I'm glad we're talking about these things, but I've actually done them. We passed comprehensive gun safety legislation, not by looking at the pollings or looking at what the polls said. We actually did it. And Anderson here tonight in our audience are two people that make this issue very, very real. Sandy and Lonnie Phillips are here from Colorado, and their daughter, Jessie,
I hate when they do this.
was one of those who lost their lives in that awful mass shooting in Aurora. Now, to try to transform their grief, they went to court, where sometimes progress does happen when you file in court. But in this case, you want to talk about a rigged game, Senator? The game was rigged. A man had sold 4,000 rounds of military ammunition to this person that killed their daughter, rid of her body with 5 bullets, and he didn't even ask where it was going. And not only did their case get thrown out of court, they were slapped with $200,000 in court fees because of the way that the NRA gets its way in our Congress, and we take a back seat. It's time to stand up and pass comprehensive gun safety legislation as a nation.
Did they really have to pay that fucking money, though?
What do you mean?
$200,000 in court costs? Wow.
He has it's better than what's her name?
We got a big star on the hotline.
Oh my God.
Big star. He only has 15 minutes. Piers Morgan, you only have 15 minutes for us. What's going on, buddy?
I like to be like a big jam donut to you guys. My arrival gives great pleasure, and my departure leaves you hungry for more.
Oh, I like that. We were told you were going to be in studio. We got so excited. Then they said it was going to be a phoner, and we usually don't do phoners, but for Piers Morgan, we do.
I'm actually talking to you from London, where it's a nice little brisk autumnal day.
Beautiful. Did you watch the debate last night? We were in the middle of talking to that.
This morning. Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was very interesting, but in the end, fairly inconclusive. The Democrats are going to have a very straightforward choice, which is Hillary Clinton, Bernie, or Biden if he decides to jump in. I don't see the others coming into consideration, so it's a much smaller field. And you've got to say, after last night, Hillary Clinton may not be quite as dead in the water as her enemies may have thought.
Yeah, she's got a cakewalk to the nomination. Bernie Sanders he's got a lot of support out there, but his views are a bit radical as far as becoming the actual president of the United States. So, unless Biden gets in the race, it's Hillary's nomination. It's so obvious.
Yeah, I've thought for a while that the ticket that could be the most effective for the Democrats, if you buy into the theory that Hillary Clinton is damaged goods and that the email thing won't go away and will get worse, which it may or may not, then I think that the Biden-Elizabeth Warren ticket, where there's a kind of explanation, I'll do one term, and then you get your first female president with this younger, smart model Elizabeth Warren compared to Hillary Clinton, I could see that being quite an effective one, particularly given how Biden, I think, strikes a chord with so many Americans about the awful things that have happened in his life and the way he's dealt with them and the great humility he's shown and courage and strength. These are all qualities that people look for in a president. So, I don't think it's over yet, but you've got to say after last night, if Hillary Clinton continues to impress in the debating arena, then I think she's going to be very hard to beat.
Well, she's a great debater. We all know that. But as an American, I can't believe this is our choices. I was watching this last night going, we're a year away, and it's down to these 5 guys. Obviously Hillary in there, but 5 people. This is the best that America has to offer to us, the voters. It's incredible to me.
Well, the problem with Hillary is that you just feel like, she's been around a long time. She lost in the race with Obama. She clearly wasn't as popular then as her supporters thought she was, or she would have won. She's not a spring chicken, as we say. She's in terms of age, getting on a bit. And I don't know if that matters in the modern televisual age, but I think it does. And I think that when you see these debates, it comes down to who is going to offer America, on either side, a fresh and dynamic new approach to running the country. Is it Hillary Clinton really, or is she offering sort of Bill Clinton light? And I think that's the question people have to ask. And if it's not going to be a Democrat, which of the Republicans are you going to go for? Because there's such a wide variety there, and there's such a wide difference of style and substance.
I like Trump because he can't do any worse than the rest of them have done. He can't do worse than what we've had.
About Trump. Obviously, I know Trump very well because I did Celebrity Apprentice season 1 and spent a long time watching him at close quarters. The thing about Trump is you should never underestimate the guy. He is, as all New Yorkers know, Trump is a very, very rich, very influential man who's managed to be staggeringly successful in his chosen industry. The thing I also remind people about Trump, he's never had an alcoholic drink, he's never had a cigarette, never taken a drug, he doesn't even drink caffeine. This is a guy completely in control. So when he looks like he's shooting from the hip, it won't be. It'll just be him carefully thinking out a new strategy. And you have to say, from where he was in terms of the media opinion of him on day one of this campaign to where he has gone, and the poll ratings that he's been attracting consistently at a very high level, it's been an incredibly successful campaign, whatever happens.
He's got to start talking policy, though, instead of just taking shots at everybody. And
He does. But, in the end, you can get too professorial about policy, I think. Get too into the weeds with this stuff.
Yeah.
When actually what Americans, I think, most Americans that I know, especially if you travel around the country, really they're looking for a vision for the country. And there's something about Trump's, making America great again philosophy, which is really resonating with people. I think they're a little bit fed up, actually, with what they would see as clever dick politicians being too sort of policy-driven. And actually what they want is a sense of the country getting its confidence back and everything flowing from there. And you have to say Trump is espousing that philosophy, I think, very effectively.
And I think the American media, they're extremely surprised that he hasn't really dropped in the polls. He dips a little bit here and there, but mainstream media, they're like, oh my God, he's not going away.
When I was at CNN, whenever I interviewed Trump, I used to interview him a lot.
Yeah.
I had a good relationship with him. There would always be people inside and outside of CNN mocking me, saying, how can you give this guy airtime? He's a clown. You shouldn't take him seriously. And now CNN may as well be the Trump News Network, as should most other cable networks. They can't resist him because he brings huge ratings and huge attention, and he has showmanship, and he has star power. And frankly, a lot of the other candidates on the Republican side are slipping by the wayside because they just cannot match him in the pound-for-pound battle for attention. And getting attention is half the battle here, if not more.
You wrote an article, it's off the subject, but it's something I love that you wrote about De Niro. Not doing good films anymore. And I know that's totally off the subject that we're talking about, but that just made me really happy.
Well, and also the reason I wrote it was he was having another one of his sort of hissy fits in an interview where everybody knows in the media world that De Niro, brilliant actor 25 years ago, been treading water really in the last 2 decades as an actor, but still behaves like he's the biggest star on the planet and the greatest actor, and treats the media like dirt. I had the ignominy of trying to interview him once at CNN, and it was utter torture. And at the end of it, I'm like, why be so monosyllabic and dull and self-absorbed and so clearly disinterested in the interview process? Why go through it? You don't have to. You're Robert De Niro. Jack Nicholson hasn't given a TV interview in 40 years. No one's making him do it. De Niro doesn't have to do it. And I think the ego, to quote Maverick in Top Gun, is writing checks that the body of work can no longer justify if you take the body of work from 20 years ago.
I was watching a Pacino movie. It was about Jack Kevorkian. And I'm watching what Pacino does now, where he played Phil Spector and he played Kevorkian, and he's done Angels in America and all this stuff in like the last 15 years. And it's just so much better than what De Niro's done. And I love De Niro, and it's like, well, when you realize like De Niro hasn't done a good movie in years, it's like, why are you taking these shit roles?
I think the thing about acting is it's half your genius if you're a very good actor, and half the decisions you make about the movies you're going to do. I've got huge admiration for somebody like Daniel Day-Lewis, who's now won Best Actor 3 times, but he only makes a movie like every 4 years. But when he does it, he's brilliant, and everyone remembers his performances, and his legend grows with each Oscar that he wins. De Niro was, without any doubt, one of the greatest actors I've ever seen. Some of his early performances just up there with anybody, with Brando, with James Dean, with any of those guys. But you've got to look at the last 20 years and think, really, what gives him the right to treat the media so badly? And I've watched him in countless interviews. I've gone through it myself. And I'm like, just get over yourself. The media help you sell your movies. They help you sell your product, and they help you in your personal brand. Just give them a break. And if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. But don't go through it and then be rude to everybody, because to me, that's insulting to the media, who are there actually as a tool to help you.
Don't you think he's not capable of that, though? I mean, over the years, we seem to think he kind of has no real personality, which is amazing because he is such a great actor.
Yeah, but I don't believe it. From what I hear he does in private. He just almost plays a game with the media, but it's a very boring game. It's been going on a long time.
Yeah, okay.
And like I say, I quote the Nicholson thing. The reason Jack Nicholson is still revered by the media and by the public is because he doesn't go through the interview process. He doesn't see the need. He's Jack Nicholson. And De Niro could do that. So to actually put yourself through this with every movie and pretend it's because it's contractual, as if somehow they wouldn't hire De Niro if he said, I won't do any interviews. Of course they would. But I think he needs to just make his mind up. Do you want to do this or not? And if you don't waste everybody's time.
I think what happened, he was in...
you're doing doesn't justify it.
Yeah, he was in Meet the Parents, and then people started telling him he's really funny, and then he started taking all these comedic roles, and he's just not. I think he just lucked out with that whole Meet the Parents thing. I enjoyed his performance in that, but then we didn't need another 2 or 3 of those movies, and then he took on similar roles after that.
There's been a lot of turkeys. There's enough turkeys
to
feed all of us at Christmas for quite some time.
I love that you want the media to ban him, everybody to ban him. So let's ban him.
The logical extension of De Niro abusing the media all the time is that actually we all get together and say we're no longer going to interview you. You're banned. Worldwide, you will never do another interview. And I remember a moment after Princess Diana died, there were a lot of actors, including George Clooney and others, who decided to make a stand against the paparazzi and the tabloids, and it was all disgusting and everything else. And I remember Clooney turning up at a premiere of his next movie, and all the photographers putting their cameras on the floor and turning their backs. And it was quite a moment, because in that moment, George Clooney, great actor, but he could see the oxygen of publicity that he needed to promote that movie down tooling. And that was a very effective way of reminding him it's a two-way street, this publicity game. And I think that they need to be reminded, because, it's not a bad life being a highly paid movie star, but you do rely on the media. And if you didn't have the media support for a lot of these movies, they would simply crash and burn into obscurity.
You're forgetting one thing, too. I think that one De Niro motive might be, when he's doing this stuff, back-end money. These guys have a certain amount of back-end money, and he probably figures if he puts his face out there and he helps plug what could be a shitty movie, then it's going to get more people to see it. And a lot of these guys want you to see it before everyone has seen it. They want you to see it in that first weekend because it's terrible, and they know it's terrible.
Yeah, then the word gets out. The word gets out. That's why they always push.
I just think if you went into the streets of New York now and you asked 1,000 people off the subway, what was the last great De Niro movie you watched? How far back they'd all have to go? A long way.
He was in Silver Lining Playbook.
I didn't love that either.
Yeah, but I found that unwatchable. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was very overrated.
I know it's critically acclaimed, but I thought it was a crashing ball, and he was okay in it, but he wasn't the star of it. And I just think, if you go back and think, when was the last leading role he had, which was really artistically brilliant and acclaimed and successful at the box office? You're going back 25 years.
I say bang the drum slowly. That's my answer.
We're on his Wikipedia page. There are so many movies in the last 3 or 4 years that you haven't even heard of that he was in.
Yeah, I mean, absolute turkeys. Honestly, it's like Thanksgiving rolled into one. It's
I'm going to go. The Adventures of Rocky. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle was terrific. That was 2000. What else is on your mind, Piers? What else are you talking about these days?
I've actually just written a column for thedailymail.com, the website that I write for in America, about Lamar Odom. It's obviously an appalling tragedy that's happening to this guy, and he may or may not survive. But obviously, there can't be many more humiliating ways to end your life if that's what happened than in a face down in a Nevada brothel from a herbal Viagra overdose. And you look at where this guy's come. I used to watch him play for the LA Lakers during that glorious sort of 2-year back-to-back championship period, 09-10, and he was fantastic. Him and Kobe Bryant just were monsters on that court. And he then, at that precise moment of real professional brilliance, he then meets and falls in love with Khloe Kardashian, and his life from that moment has never been the same. And I just make the point that reality television is a very double-edged sword. And I remember when I did Celebrity Apprentice, and you got 12 cameras at you all day long, 18 hours a day, every day. They're just trying to break you, exhaust you, and get the real you, good, bad, and ugly. And you got to be a bit of a narcissist to carry it off, and you got to have a rhino skin, probably the skin of 1,000 rhinos, and I just don't think he was equipped to deal with this. Like a lot of sportsmen, when they're thrust into the world of celebrity, they find it pretty difficult. The Kardashians, who actually I have no problem with, I get on very well with Kim Kardashian, they are what they are, they don't pretend to be anything they're not, and good luck to them if they can make the money they make out of their brand, and they work hard and everything else. But if you get sucked into their world and you don't have their resilience and their strength, if you like, under fire from the media onslaught, you can very easily get chewed up and spat out, and that is what it seems to me happened to Lamar Odom. You know, you can just chart the downfall from the moment he let those cameras onto the court at the Lakers and into the dressing room and morphed his celebrity world with his sporting world. His performance began to deteriorate. Viewers began to see him deteriorate personally and professionally. He then got sold against his wishes. He then had the DUI. He goes into rehab. All the classic celebrity downfall things cascading one after another. And now this dreadful potential end of his life. We don't know yet, and God hope he comes through this. But there's a real lesson there that the reality television tap, you know, there's a quote from Chloe at one stage where she said, I think Lamar, thought we could send the cameras away whenever you want, but you can't. And that is the reality of reality television. When they have you, there's no escape. And then there's no escape from the public. They know everything about you, good, bad, and ugly. And a lot of it is pretty ugly. And you just have to be very strong to deal with it. And I think he has, you know, been unable to deal with what has gone on. And I feel sorry for him. But I also think there's a great lesson there for anyone that is tempted to meet a Kardashian or meet someone in that world and marry them after 30 days live on TV. Well, guess what? It's not going to be quite what you think.
Piers, one thing in there, though. He has always been known as a big partier. Don't you think he had his partying ways before he met Khloe Kardashian? I think
he did. But I think what has exacerbated his downfall since all this has been that reality TV isn't real, and yet you start to convince yourself it is. And I think that there's so much of it. It's the old Andy Warhol society we now live in, where everyone's famous for 15 minutes, and the Kardashians are at the top of that tree, and they do fantastically well, but they're all quite tough cookies, and they can handle it. And I looked at the way he was trying to handle it, clearly loved it to start with, but that quote to me was very telling, that he was like, well, how do I turn this off now?
Yeah.
How do I have my privacy? Well, you can't have it all. Once you're a reality TV star, that's it. Your life is public property. So, yeah, I'm sure, look, he had problems before. His mum died when he was young. His dad was a heroin junkie. You know, he lost a child at 6 months. And I think all these things are awful, but lots of people go through bad stuff in their life. And I think what really did for him, in terms of the quality of his life, was entering the world of the Kardashians.
He was making almost $10 million a year at the end of his career too. Unbelievable. He had a
great player, you know.
He had a crack habit that was like $1,000 a day for a while there too.
I think look, it's incredibly sad, and everybody hopes he pulls through.
Sure.
But I think regardless of whether he does or not, that there's a lesson there for everyone. You can get torched by that world very quickly and very irrevocably if you're not careful.
And reality TV is just terrible. When it first hit, I loved it. I was one of these people that ate it all up. But I think it stinks. But the people are still eating it up and watching all these shows.
Well, the reason I think is that they all think that they could be the next reality superstar. If they can do it, why can't I?
Yeah.
I don't have any talent, nor do they. I can do this. So we're creating an atmosphere where, I've got 4 kids, and you're thinking, these kids are growing up wanting to be famous. It's become the new career path. And that cannot be healthy for any society. You've got to have something underpinning the acclaim that you should get. You've got to have a talent.
These reality shows...
You've got to get back to teaching kids. Get the talent, the fame will come. This guy had an amazing talent for basketball. Had he stuck to that, he would have been revered now as one of the greats. As it is, he might be remembered for being face down in a brothel, having taken a Viagra overdose, and it's a tragedy.
Piers, Rich Vos here. The reality shows, though, they're not really reality. It's very produced behind the scenes. What we see, they make it look like reality, but I mean, even The Apprentice is...
They call it a sister reality.
Is overly produced, right?
No, I agree, and that's the point I was making about it's not reality, but what you're doing is you're putting yourself out there in such graphic detail, even if they're editing it into suit certain narratives, that you lose all sense of mystique about yourself, and everyone knows everything. Everywhere you go, everyone knows everything about you. That in the end cannot be healthy. Imagine if it was your life and every spit and cough of it was known to the world everywhere you go. And then you go, it's fine when things are going well, but when things are going badly, then you've got problems, and you can't turn that tap off. It's not a tap you can turn on and off when it suits you.
Well, it goes further than reality shows. Everyone wants that fame, and everyone is more than willing to give up their privacy now. People are on Facebook just posting their entire lives, hoping that something they post clicks and goes viral or gets more people to like them or pay attention to them. I mean, you got younger kids, and do you see that they're okay with just giving up their privacy like this?
Well, no, I think the problem, my kids are addicted like most kids. I've got kids at 22, 18, 14, and nearly 4, so I've got a big spread. And what I see with the older ones is that they're addicted to sharing information about their lives and pictures and video about their lives. It's a very narcissistic generation that's growing up where, and again, it comes down to that Kardashian syndrome, if you like, where you can be famous through Facebook, through Snapchat, through Twitter, whatever it is, by just being you. You can post pictures on Instagram making you look really cool. You can do all this stuff, but the problem is it sucks you into a world that thinks, this is great, I'm going to be famous because I've seen this guy on YouTube making millions by being him playing World of Warcraft or something. So I think the definition of fame has gone from meaning a claim for a genuine talent, which has been nurtured and crafted for years on end, to actually a very transitory thing involving maybe taking pictures of yourself looking ridiculous. And it can't end well.
No, I don't know how this ends. We're going down a really strange road with this with this whole thing.
Well, you too. You also tweeted something that Black Lives Matters got mad at, and it's almost like people just enjoy being upset. And you're normally not on the end of anything with race that's negative, but
I've actually been trending in America on Twitter 3 times in the last few months, all to do with what they're self-styled black Twitter activists on Twitter who like to come after anyone for any perceived outrage that they think crosses a line from their book. And I don't think anyone who watched me on my time at CNN could have ever doubted that I fought incredibly hard for racial equality and for the rights of African Americans in America, particularly over cases involving injustice like Trayvon Martin and others. What I get incensed about on Twitter is the idea that you have to play a certain game, that you have to speak and talk in a certain way, that I can't write a column as I did for the Mail in which I argued that there was a Washington Post expose that said that the N-word is used 500,000 times a day in America, predominantly on social media, this is on social media, by young African Americans, right? And I said, how do you ever expect to get rid of this vile word if actually that is going on every day in normal language usage and at school and so on? And I was immediately branded a racist, and I was told, stay in your lane, keep out of our debate, as if somehow these debates should only be framed through the context of being a black American. I feel very strongly that the N-word should be expunged from usage, full stop. And I don't see how that happens if rap stars and young black schoolboys in America, or schoolgirls, think it should be used as a punctuation.
But the word being...
But I won't be held to ransom by black Twitter about the way I should be conducting my arguments or anything else. To me, it's not racism. It's talking about race issues. It's a very different thing.
I think that word has lost all its power when you hear it all day long like we do. There's a high school that gets out, obviously around 2:45, 3 o'clock, and I happen to be walking past on most days because I'm out there as well.
And Opie yells it at the students.
And you, like Piers just said, you hear it like it's the word the. It's amazing how many times you can hear it within 2 minutes.
Yeah,
it's.
And I understand the argument, which is that it's almost a reclamation of the word. We now own it as an African American society in America. We own it. We can use it how we want. We're throwing it back in the faces of those who would use it to abuse us. I get that argument, but I do think there's an argument against that argument, and I don't see why just because of the color of my skin I shouldn't be allowed to take part in that argument. That in itself is a form of racism to exclude people from having a perfectly sensible, logical debate about something quite contentious simply because of the color of their skin.
100% right.
But how about this? How about the people just stop obsessing about the word either way? Because it has more weight now than it did in 1975. The word means more now than it did in 1975. You'd see that in a movie, a cop drama, where a cop says it to a suspect, and it didn't even matter. It didn't mean anything. Now it's, oh my God! And everybody in the theater collapses.
But what I would say to that is, like in South Africa, they have the K word is the equivalent, and they virtually got rid of that from society because they just made it, they brought in big punishments if you were caught using it, etc. And you don't want to get into a situation where endless words have to be legally banned. But there are certain words which are so inflammatory when used in a racist way that actually sometimes a reasonable society should come together.
No words can be banned. You can't do that. I understand the emotion behind it. Like, yeah, it'll be a better place, but you simply cannot ban word. You can't do it. But it's an ugly slope to go down. A slippery slope. I hate to say it, but
didn't it mean more in the 70s because of?
Let me just say that to you, though. See, when I hear Americans talk about you can't ban things because it's such a free society.
No, I said words.
You know what's banned in America? Kinder Surprise.
No, I know that.
If you
but
tell us that damn story again, I'm going to hang up on you.
And
Enough
Piers,
of your Kinder
I said words.
and the delicious chocolate.
It never gets less ridiculous.
Piers, I said words.
Chocolate eggs are banned in America, right? So you do ban lots of things.
But I said words.
Yeah,
I said words. I didn't say you can't ban things. I said you can't ban words.
I'm with Jimmy. You can't ban words.
Between banning a word and a chocolate.
Well, you know the difference. One is something that kids can choke on, and one is up for interpretation. Words are up for interpretation. They have different meanings in different moments. A Kinder Egg choking hazard is. I'm not saying they should be banned, but I mean, there's an argument about choking that's just different.
I got small kids. It's ridiculous that they have banned the Kinder Surprise eggs. No one's. Yeah. You got to watch your kids. But I'm with Jimmy. You can't ban words in America because the problem is you ban the one word and then everyone else jumps on, and next thing you know, you're banning all sorts of words. It gets ridiculous.
Yeah. Why should if someone says nigger, which is why should that word be illegal? But seriously, then all of a sudden a gay guy will say somebody yelled faggot and assaulted me, and they legitimately have a reason to hate that word. So should we ban that word? And then what about this?
Well, I just think what they did in South Africa was effective, and it did work. You don't hear people use the K word in South Africa.
I don't want to
and there are punishments. If you're white and you use it against a black South African, you can actually be put in jail.
Well, I don't want to model my life after South Africa.
You don't want to go too far with this, but there are certain words that I think are so inflammatory and so disgusting and are used in a racial context to abuse people and demean them that actually we've moved to a place where why can't you actually ban certain words and say, you know what, you can't use that anymore.
Who makes the decision on what words we ban?
In America, you'd have to say to black Americans, you should stop using it too. Let's get rid of this damn word.
So who makes that decision? And by the way, whenever the media says N-word, Piers, whenever they say N-word, it's said now so often, and it's written in the paper so often, because now white people are just comfortable using it because it's acceptable to say N-word, but we all know what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with that, and I think there is, you just used it, and it doesn't bother me that the media use it in the context of talking about it, because why shouldn't you use that word? I wouldn't, because it would suddenly blow up, and I'd be trending for the wrong reasons. I don't want to be just, trending for using a word, but I do want occasionally to prick the slightly arrogant balloon of the self-styled black Twitter about they can determine how these debates get had and who by. I just don't think it's right to say simply because you're white you can't have a view about race debates in America. It's ridiculous.
Right. Yeah. Wow, Piers, always a pleasure. And guess what? We didn't talk guns. And we're not going to talk guns today.
But I was pleased to hear last night in the debate it actually got mentioned, because when the Republicans talk about it, nobody mentions it.
Yes. Well, Piers, the Daily Mail, you do a wonderful job over there. I hear you have a radio show now, too. Is that true?
TV show.
I've actually just signed a deal to do a breakfast show, TV show.
Oh, TV show.
So it's like the equivalent of the Today Show, yes. I'm going to be co-hosting that for a couple of years.
Whoa, congratulations.
Yeah, should be fun, yeah.
So you're not going to be in America for a while?
I know I will. I've got plenty of time to come to the States. So next time I'm in the Big Apple, I'll come and see you guys. It'd be good to catch up.
All right, buddy.
Yes, absolutely. Piers Morgan, thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right, there he goes, Piers.
I do enjoy Piers
Yes,
a lot.
I absolutely do. I don't agree with everything he says, but
no.
Were you bored, Bobby?
I fucking hate.
Why?
Wow, what happened, Bobby?
No, it's not.
Babu.
It's not him. It's me.
You get tired?
No, I have the charisma of a fucking aunt.
It's not true.
What happened?
A lot of charismatic ants.
Name one.
You can't ban words. That's ridiculous. Because we know how that all plays out in the end. If everyone agrees to ban the N word, and then it's going to be what's the next word we should ban?
I'll tell you which one.
And it never stops.
The N word should be you ban the word no on a date. If you know what I mean. Huh?
But you said in the what did you say? I just didn't understand what you said. In the 70s, the word was
you'd hear a cop throw up in a movie. So you're watching a movie about it in the 70s, and you hear two guys yelling, and white guy. Like a better example would be in Blue Collar when Harvey Keitel and Richard Pryor are arguing. And he's like, "You nigger, you oaf," whatever. And it's like it was just part of the movie. It was how guys yelled at each other, but it didn't have the effect it does now, where people are like, "Oh my god!"
Can I just say, isn't that? And I don't know if I'm right, but isn't that because white people were more racist? Racism was more accepted back then. Now, a lot more of us don't like the word. Back then, to call someone colored or the nigger, it was accepted. With white people, like we were racist. That's it. It wasn't racist. It was just what we call black people. But now that we know the shit, that's racist. We shouldn't have done that. So I don't think it's more accepted now. I mean, back then it was just more. We were more racist back then. Am I right?
You're partially right, but I think it's more that this.
In the movies, it was accepted because it was still racism going on.
But the weight that the word had then is less. The weight that's been put on the word now, it's not just racist, though. It's because people just are choosing to get outraged about it. And it's like there's so many words that have that effect. That's just that's number one on the list.
We get more outraged at shit now than we used to.
Oh, I don't know. I just want to eat my eggs. What do I know?
Yeah, we got a break. We've been at this for an hour and a half. Justin, what the hell do you want to say?
Very quickly, the really entertaining thing during that whole Piers Morgan thing, every time Bobby tried to say something, Piers would cut him off. Yeah. So at one point, Bobby just stopped, took his hat off, and put it on the mic.
Well, you got to interrupt Piers. He gets a little wordy.
He's a yammer. He talks for a living.
Yammer on.
He just go.
You got to try to squeeze yourself in there, Bobby. Squeeze yourself in there.
It's people like that who talk for a living.
Squeeze yourself in there. You got to.
I hear you. Like your jeans. We have to.
They're a little looser these days.
I know. I'm kidding. You look great, Ope.
Thank you, sir. Look great. I appreciate that, Bobby. You're looking wonderful yourself.
Shut the fuck up. It's an insult.
It wasn't.
When you fucking lie, it is.
It wasn't an insult, Bobby. Hey, what's up, Bob?
I'm just blocking people on Twitter from doing this show. This is the best show.
Why
ever.
are you blocking them on Twitter?
No, I'm kidding.
They're always kind on Twitter.
Yeah. Are you fucking nuts?
What? They mean well.
Twitter? Dude, my biggest fear is when you promote something for me.
Why?
Because that means it's going to fucking tumble.
They mean well. They mean well, Bobby. You know that.
I'm happy.
Oh, my God.
All right, Bob Kelly is in studio. Robert Kelly.
Yes.
And where are you going to be, Bobby?
This weekend, I'm in Albany at the Comedy Works with Stavros, very funny comedian.
I'm there next week.
Oh, you really? Yeah, that's a great club. Tommy's a good guy. And then the week after that, I'm at the Ridgefield Playhouse, which is a big gig in Connecticut. And then my special just went on Netflix.
I saw that. I saw you tweeting about that.
And actually,
how was your birthday? Was it good, Bobby?
When was your birthday?
Dawn's father died. I had to go home for a wake. It was kind of fucking terrible. Then we found out Kelby has cancer. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Last week sucked.
How much time does Kelby have left? Kelby's Bob's dog.
Well,
Jimmy loves.
Loves Jimmy.
Jimmy loves Kelby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelby's old. You know?
15, 16.
Yeah,
it's
16. Old for dogs.
Did they at least bring out a birthday cake for you, or?
I didn't get a cake. I got an apple.
You got an apple?
I got an apple.
What? How'd they give it to you?
In my mouth. I lied on the table. Comes 9 fucking Game of Thrones jokes and King Kong Bundy and fucking and Brando. This is what I love. This is what I love.
Well, you can't say I got an apple.
This guy's an idiot. If fucking ready, you should have him play a tune and he puts a Brando thing in. That's funny to me because he didn't actually say Brando, which been said. That's actually funny. And then there's another one that was pretty fucking funny. George the Animal Stale. He's a fucking idiot. What a fucking dummy. That one stinks. There's one I look like a Stangle without hair. That was pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
That's all right.
That was actually pretty good.
Bobby, can we get you a cake today?
I can't eat cake.
No.
I
Give
can't
him a
have
low-fat snack.
I don't. Yeah. Why don't you give me some blueberries and yogurt?
The blueberries are terrific this time of year. You want some blueberries?
Yeah, I'll do a blueberry.
Candle in it?
No.
You want some
buy
blueberries?
me some Bose headphones?
Bose?
Yeah. Give me some headphones.
What about the ones you wearing?
Yeah, give me some Bose.
But that's our sponsor.
Why don't you get me some...
Sound something. I
This
don't even
isn't
know
your
their-
sponsor.
No.
This is Sony. Sony's not
What
your
happened to our
sponsor.
sponsor? They're out already?
No, they're here. I don't.
We got really nice headphones, I'll give you.
Why don't you get me a nice pair of Bose? No, the new ones.
These are the new ones.
$250.
Well,
travel.
Do we have a pair of headphones for Bobby?
We're working on it. We'll get them. We're working on it right now.
I'm good. Just give me Bose.
You want Bose?
This is Best Buy. Send an intern down to Best Buy.
You're going to like this.
Give me some Bose.
All right. Who can I trust with my credit card?
Anybody.
Nobody was really talking there. I think the staff is
I'll
not
get you some
trustworthy.
Bose.
Yeah. Give me the new Bose.
I would help
comfort.
out, but he gives
How
us
much are the
credit
Bose?
cards.
$250.
Here, look. You have to show me which ones
Are
you
you
want.
getting tweets from celebrities at all?
I didn't get any
I bet
tweets
you
from
did.
Oh, Jesus. Please don't let me have Chip.
What, Bobby? What?
The show it does the exact opposite it's supposed to.
What happened? What did Chip say to you?
Oh, that was nice. Bradley Bowers.
Where did
Chip? This Robert Kelly, you piece of fucking garbage.
Garbage. GHABIGE.
I just love that there was a fucking 40-something-year-old man trying to figure out how to spell garbage.
I know how to spell it.
No, you don't.
B-O-B.
The same joke twice.
What's that?
Nothing.
I heard you.
Why don't we?
Wait. Let's see how fast it takes. Shit, fucking slow.
Why don't we take a break?
Let's take a break.
We're gonna get Bobby some Bose.
Yep. Bose headphones, Quiet Comfort, the new.
You want a
show
birthday cake?
Show me right here which one you want.
Yeah, nope. Keep going. Wait, stop right there. Those.
This one?
Yep, that's it. That's those. Right
Here,
there.
this one or this-
$250. Nope, this one.
Okay.
You'd rather have
That's
that than a birthday cake, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Can we order them online?
No, you can go get them.
I got a show to do.
Yeah, send some. You get 9 fucking
With
little
my credit
dudes.
card?
You get fucking 10 hipsters walking around waiting to do shit for you.
But you know, we keep talking about Bose, but Master and Dynamics are our sponsor. And
They're terrific
We
headphones,
love their
Bob.
headphones.
I love them.
Are they good?
Yeah,
They're
great.
terrific.
Amazing.
What about some Bose?
Yeah, but these are fantastic.
They're fantastic.
I love them.
I love Bose.
And I get to save
Yeah,
a few
look,
bucks.
That's them right there.
You want to try them out, Bobby?
Try them out. You're gonna love them.
I like.
Try them out.
I like.
You
a
want
little,
Bose? Or you want the free ones?
I want.
They'll be brand new in a box.
They'll both be free if you buy them.
True.
Get the Bose.
Well, I like that it could be free for me as well, Bobby.
Who's this company?
This is Masters
and
and Dynamics, or Master and Dynamics, right?
Master and Dynamics.
They're terrific people, and their headphones are wonderful.
They're fantastic.
You're just buying a brand name with that Bose stuff, Bobby.
Yeah, but they're small and quiet comfort, and they have sound.
The Master and Dynamics
Can
are
you
nice.
have fucking Uncle? Who are you?
Uncle,
Who is this fucking banana eating fucking dude? Who are you, Paul? Uncle Paul? Edgar. That's Edgar.
That's Edgar.
Bobby, don't worry that they're a sponsor.
Here, try
I
this.
want you to speak openly. I want you to try the Master and
these.
Dynamics. All right? Speak openly, please.
Shit, dip.
Look at that. You look great in them, Bob.
Why the fuck don't I have these headphones like out when I walk in the studio?
See?
You're supposed to.
These are
How nice are they?
fantastic.
You're
Very
a good guest.
You want those?
They're really good.
Look at them. Look how nice you look in them,
They're
Bob.
better than the Bose.
Why are these better
Everyone
than
has
the Bose?
Bose. Because
Bose
everyone
is
has
old school.
Bose.
Huh? Yeah, but Bose fold up, small package for
You
travel.
like to go against the
Why don't you give me-
trends.
do me this. Get the Bose.
Get the
I'll
Bose.
take these, and I'll do a taste test.
Taste test.
He's going to chew on them.
Yeah.
Here,
Like
look.
a turnbuckle.
See, this is what you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got them on my head.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
They're very expensive headphones.
What do you think, Bobo?
I see. Let's go to Best Buy.
Look.
We'll get the Bose.
We'll get the Bose, and then what happens?
Yeah, we'll get the Bose,
Yeah.
and then I'll try both of them out. Next week, I'll come in. I'll give you my little results.
Yeah.
And then if I like these, I keep these. If I like the Bose, I get the Bose. So you can have your money back next week.
Well, no.
If these win, if your sponsor, what are they called?
Master and Dynamic.
Master of the Universe wins.
M&D's we call them.
M&D.
M&D. You got the M&Ds on.
Expensive
Yeah.
than the other ones.
Are they nice, Bobby?
Yeah, they're nice,
Yeah.
You'll love
but
them.
they don't fold.
You don't need.
I
No, they
travel.
stand tall.
I'm a traveling man.
You need them to fold, huh?
I need compact. But who knows? Let me try the. Go get the Bose.
Go get the Bose.
Get your credit card out.
They do sell folding.
Where are they fold? I don't see folded. They don't fold.
On-ear headphones.
I don't see them folding.
They might be on masterdynamic.com.
I'm on that website.
Why can't
you
we
guys
get
not fight, brothers? Your family,
Look,
right?
yeah, look, they fold like this. They sell a pair that fold.
Why can't we get the M&Ds and the ones that fold for you,
I'm
Bobby?
going to get that for Bobby for his birthday.
Yep.
We're on it.
I mean,
There you go.
So I guess you don't need the Bose.
Why don't we try Bose?
Happy
We'll get,
birthday,
still trying
Bobby.
let's get the Bose. Let's get the Bose. He knows which one I want.
Yep, the folding Master and Dynamics right here.
Listen, we'll get the Master of the Universes, and then we'll do the Bose.
And you still need the Bose.
Yeah, we'll do both. And then
We'll do both, okay.
And then next week. That way you know you're if I come back and I go, these
Right.
masters of these are the best.
But we just probably should stop saying Bose and say Master and Dynamics.
Oh, it's fine. If Bobby wants to say Bose, it's okay.
It's hard to say Master and Dynamics.
Master
but-
and Dynamic.
MDs, I guess.
They got to change the name to make it a little hipper, like
Look,
the M&Ds.
The
or
foldables
MDs.
are awesome.
Well, is there a case with the
I'm
Bose
sure it
comes
has
with
a
a case?
case.
Well, I'm sure, and it does. They're two different fucking things.
But I'm sure it does.
Buddy, I'm sorry, I love you, but you're not telling me. I can go to the Bose site and they show you the case.
Roland's
Shave your
coming in the
biceps.
door. Roland's
Here comes
coming in the
Ro-Ro.
door. Ro-Ro! What do you got for Bobo?
Oh, his birthday present is here.
What do you think?
Headphones.
Well, I mean, what are these?
Those are the ones you're wearing, Bobby. Brand
Look at
new
that,
in
brand
the box.
Spanking new.
What do you think, Bobo?
With a Sirius XM logo on them.
What do you think?
Brand spanking new.
Do you still need the Bose?
Birthday, Bobby.
Well, I mean, we could go get the Bose. We could try. I mean, no, thank you very much. This is amazing, Master and Dynamics. The logo's great.
It seems
I love
you like
the
the
logo.
headphones.
No, I like it. Thank you very much. But why don't we do this? Why don't we I'll take this, and you go get the Bose too, and that way you know that your sponsor is number one.
Are we
Yeah.
still on?
Yeah,
Yeah, we are. We're going to take a break now. We're going to figure
Hey,
out
Rock, what is that shirt? It's been driving me nuts. You always have the weird shirts. I have to ask you before we go to break. It's been driving me crazy. What is it? It says Century. What's that?
This is from a game called Portal.
Century,
that is. That's
good old
Century
Portal.
Tourette protecting the things that matter most. You have the most bizarre shirts.
They're awesome.
Where'd you
I'm not
get-
saying they're done. They're just bizarre.
Where'd you get that shirt?
I got this at Comic-Con.
Oh,
I never know what E-Rock is
I
wearing.
went. You don't like Comic-Con?
It's always some weird Doctor
No, I
Who
don't,
thing.
Bobby.
Yeah, a lot of them are Doctor
Really?
Who.
I've never been.
The Klegmar monster. What is it? It's Jello with a hat and two guns. The Klegmar monster. What is that? Oh, Doctor Who fucked it in 1972.
What's so great about Comic-Con? What was your favorite part of Comic-Con, Bobby?
Well, actually, I went last Thursday. I got my Equilibrium bag, which is the fucking greatest backpack for traveling.
What's an equilibrium bag? Whatever happened to your bandolier?
I'm on the Equilibrium bag.
Are you ready to admit the bandolier was a bust?
No, I still have-
That's your first bust.
Okay, no.
You had a
First
good
of all-
run.
First of all,
you had a good
a lot of
run.
people got the bandolier, and the new bandolier iPad mini attachment is unbelievable.
Yes.
Because now you can have your iPad attached to it.
You've been ahead of the curve for a while, but you have to admit the bandolier was a bust.
This
That was your
ba-
first bust.
This Equilibrium bag.
Yeah, what
Here's
about
the
it?
Comic-Con bag.
Is fucking amazing.
What's it look like, the equilibrium bag?
That you can put that on the little skin on it, but you don't need it. But it's 2 bags in one. So when you're on the road, you can pack all your shit in it, and then you can add anything to it.
What does that mean?
What are you
does that mean?
talking about?
I can't show you on the website because he's doing it. But go up to the top. Go up. See. Go to shop. Go to shop.
Go to shop.
Now go to payload.
Bing, bing, payload.
Yeah.
Which one we grab it?
Actually, go to
Oh my
let's go
God.
PLYD
Ordinance.
210.
Ordinance. Go to ordinance.
You're gonna go ordinance.
So you can add all this shit to it, and you can keep adding stuff to
Accessories.
it. Yeah. Go to mortar.
Who wants
Like
a
you can-
fucking backpack that goes back 6 feet?
No.
What do you
Look,
build your own backpack? This sounds fun.
Why the fuck do you need a mortar?
What's a mortar?
That's so you can buy like 2 bottle water holes.
Riot
I
control.
hate gadgets.
I'm telling you,
this
man,
would
it's
drive me
fucking great.
nuts. I hate gadgets.
It's fucking the best bag ever.
'Cause you
I'm
can add
telling
stuff to it.
You can make it any bag. You can make the bag what you want it.
Gotcha.
You can put a bunch of shit on it, but then it splits in half. So when you get to where you're going, you can have a smaller bag. Like you can have the actual backpack
Like a
itself.
fanny
You can make it any kind of bag you want.
It's a small.
How much
backpack.
did the ear straps cost?
I think we just crashed the website.
Yeah, it stopped working.
It's the best bag ever.
All right.
Website.
I'm telling you.
All right. They don't have the greatest website because we just crashed it.
Why don't you?
One person going on the website.
Actually, if that's how many fans you have.
One fan crashes their website. That's not good for their company.
Well, you know.
All right, Bobby. That's
well, we'll get the bows. We'll figure them out.
Looks like we're getting the bows.
Let's get
your
the
birthday
bows.
gift. That's it.
We're gonna get both.
Happy birthday.
I deserve both.
We're looking at bows, I guess, for
Bows.
Bobby.
You know which ones, right?
Yeah, but that's.
But the master of the dimensions we're gonna
The
get.
bandolier was a bust.
Bandolier stunk. I have a lot of people that got the bandolier that are
But
very
you had
happy
a good
with it.
run.
Yeah.
A really good run.
Dude,
a
you know what?
strong
I'll tell you
run.
what, the shit right now, what I just showed him.
Justin.
Battery?
I can't say him.
What is it?
The new fucking wallet case.
Whoa.
Was that demagnetize your credit cards?
No, not at all. And you can still use Apple Pay, and it has a
I don't like
secret.
it. It's too slippery.
No, it's not.
It's just a whole fucking
and it's a
mess.
case still. I mean, it's a stand.
There's no secrets. If they steal your phone, they steal the phone. They're going to find the secret compartment, Bobby.
Huh?
Ooh, a secret compartment.
It's not a secret compartment. It's a little-
Ooh, and
You
where's
said a
the
secret.
moolah go?
I don't know.
Oh, this stinks. What do you put $1 bill in here?
You can put a fucking nice 20 in there.
Ew, how small is this fucking awful little thing to
Put a key in there.
Oh,
SD
God.
cards.
It's got a secret
How
compartment.
light is that case, though?
Pretty light.
How bad do you want to throw it?
I've never wanted to throw anything so badly in my life.
Is that your asshole? These mics are great.
Yeah. All right, we're going to break now.
Are these
We've been talking
master
for like an hour and
dimension
45 minutes.
Dynamic.
We will be back with Bob Kelly and other things. Stay there. Back with Bob Kelly. It's been too long, Bobby. Been too long. We love when Bobby's in here.
Like.
Love. All right. We got passengers booing the American Airlines crew. This is a pretty good video. Have you guys seen it yet?
I did watch it, yeah.
So the crew's kicking a woman off the flight after an attendant bullies her, and the passengers they rose up.
The word bullying is overused, but the flight attendants have got to a point where it's like if you disagree about something, all of a sudden you're a terrorist threat. It's like they're a little fucking
They're power
carried
hungry.
away with that.
They're a bit
Yeah.
power hungry on their planes.
Like I was on a flight and like literally the captain was coming out to go to the bathroom. And I had to go to the bathroom. So when he's coming out, they told me I had to take my seat. So I jumped over the barricade and charged towards the bathroom.
You're supposed to do that.
I know that. I was
But you
trying
had
to
to
shove
go.
the captain back into the cockpit. I wasn't trying to walk in there. I was trying to shove him in so I could go to the bathroom. And there's a whole thing now.
It's a whole thing.
And they got upset.
Yeah, I jumped right over there. They put that cart there. I'm like, that's inconvenient for me. I leaped over it.
It's in my way.
Yeah.
At least you weren't yelling anything when you were lurching toward the pilot.
No, not at all. I kept, not at all.
Well, you must have said something.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing?
Nothing at all?
No. I said, bar! I banged my leg.
You said bar?
Akbar! I banged my leg.
Did you get hit with a bar? Are you a pirate?
Akbar. Think of anything that sounded like it.
Let's go to the video. A girl thrown off plane after alleged bullying by male flight attendant.
Tiana? Is that your last name? I need to have you come off the aircraft. No, are you serious? No, that's enough. So mean to me. I didn't do this. Gosh. I'm sorry. I have to have you get off the aircraft. Are you serious? Yes. Oh my God.
I didn't even know he was talking to me.
Like, talk about this with U.S. and Americans.
I can't. No, it.
So I need you to come on. I need you to come on.
This can't be legal. Like, I seriously didn't do
I need
anything.
you to
I know
come
you
on.
didn't
If
see
you don't
it.
come off, I'm going to have to call the officers.
Are you serious?
What a bitch.
Yeah, this is horrible.
And you by the way,
What a bitch.
You know that the flight attendants are being probably pieces of shit because all the passengers around are siding with this one woman.
Right.
They all saw it happen.
I was going to say, in all fairness, we don't know what happened before the video started. But with that said, a lot of people are saying that this woman really didn't do much of anything. Supposedly, she was in the aisle as the attendant said, take your seat, and she didn't hear her. And most of the passengers are backing her up on that. So let's continue with this.
Ma'am, I know you weren't here for it.
I don't.
I know you didn't see it.
They're just having me come back and requesting that you come up.
Man, you just lost a lot of customers.
Screw this airlines. God.
Yeah, all the people are siding with her.
Did she take her bag with her? Or did it
Shame on American.
Oh God!
That's all the passengers are saying that the flight attendant.
That last guy was a terrorist.
What a twat! They had to kick her off the plane. Really?
Yeah.
They couldn't figure that one out.
They just fucking. They really have gotten unbearable flight.
I was on
and you could tell. Sorry, you could tell she's a little nervous. She maybe doesn't like flying, and she's emotional. You
They're
can't.
power hungry fucking assholes.
The bitch is crying, Bobby.
I had JetBlue. The lady was such a fucking twat to me.
What happened, Bob?
I woke up when she was passing drinks out. I took a little nap, whatever, at the beginning.
You got it. You're tired.
And she saw me. She saw me right there.
Sure.
She should have went. She should have went. Oh, do you want something too? I see you're awake now. Didn't ask me shit. Later, she comes back with the snacks. She's like, "Do you want?" I go, "No, I'm good. Can I just get a club soda?" She goes, "What?" I can't hear you. And I went, "Can I have a club soda?" She went, "Well, you're going to have to wait till I'm done passing out the snacks." And I go, "Forget it. Forget it." Then
Bob, you love club
You
soda.
should have kicked the pilot's door in.
Then she comes back with the like literally a half hour later with the club soda and hands it to me. And I'm looking at her like, "What are you doing?" She goes, "What? You're looking at me like you didn't expect the club soda." Like she wants me to fucking fight with her. And I just took it, whatever.
She'll fucking punch her right in the tits.
When I was done, I put it on the, there was no one next to me. I put it on the tray.
Sure.
And, the empty can and cup and napkin.
You're all done with your club soda.
You drank your club soda. Lemon or lime, Bob. Not that it helps.
Lime.
Lime.
But it does matter. It does matter.
You really enjoy your club soda.
That's true. Club soda limes matter. Go ahead.
So
was it refreshing?
Very refreshing. It was tainted because of her attitude.
But it's still a refreshing beverage.
It was refreshing.
It really
Very
does.
refreshing.
Sparkles nicely in your mouth, unlike cum.
A few bubbles, not a lot, just enough to give you that freshness.
So now it's the soda without the fucking diabetes.
Or the calories.
Sure. You understand me? It's like
so you really wanted the soda.
So then I put it over there. Yeah. I'm watching my little TV. I'm kind of zoning out.
What are you watching?
Little House on the Prairie.
There you go.
You were not watching Little House on the Prairie.
ESPN.
Little House on the Prairie. Did you wonder why he kept scratching his asshole? All right, go ahead.
So
I got it.
So then, so then I'm sitting there and I put it over there. She comes back to take the trash. She's waving her finger in my face to get my attention because I'm like watching this show.
What show was it? I don't believe it was Little House, and I don't believe it was ESPN.
Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars.
So,
nice.
That's true.
Strong.
I bought a photograph on there recently from the Wild West.
Oh, boy. I want to get to that story in a second.
So then she's waving her finger.
Still waving.
Waving. And I look at her, I go,
Did she say, smell this?
I love this. That's a great way to tell a story. Just have Norton chime in. So then she points to the cup. She goes, "You're trash." And she holds the bag open. I was like...
No, she was just giving you a declarative statement.
She goes, "You trash."
She wanted you to pick up your trash when it's right over there, right next to the aisle.
And she has gloves on. It's not like, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
She has blue gloves on, a trash bag. She wanted to bitch me out and fucking just make me... And I go, "What?" I go, "You can't pick that up?" I go, "Pick it up."
I don't believe that you said it like that.
Swear to God.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. I was so annoyed with it. I said, "Pick it up, throw it away." And she looked at me for a second, realized she didn't have any ground to fucking, what is she going to do?
Leave the garbage there for the plane? What is she going to do, Bob?
Well,
leave the garbage?
She fucking looked at me for that half a second. I'm about to call you a fucking bald, fat fuck cunt. And she grabbed the cup and put it away and then left. But she was standing in the aisle, right? She was standing there the whole, anytime somebody got up to use the bathroom, she would get on the PA and go, with this tone, if you're using the bathroom, if you're waiting for the bathroom, please do not wait in the galley. Wait in the aisle if you're waiting for the bathroom.
That was the tone?
That was the tone she had. And she'd go, again, if you're waiting to use the bathroom, please do not wait. And there's people in the galley. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Well, the galley's their area. That's where all the least, I don't know where the men hang out.
So,
can I play devil's advocate, Bobby?
No. So many names.
Are you the pilot? I'm a little more than that, Kevin.
That's a great fucking
That's
impression.
wonderful. You think the flight attendants...
Can I have a soda water?
You think the flight attendants just have had it dealing with people?
Dude.
Who's the problem there, you think? You weren't the problem in... Sorry that you had to take the melon out of your mouth. I apologize.
Melon's a euphemism.
You think they finally fucking had it dealing with people?
No, it's your fucking job is
Seems
to
like
work.
an easy job.
Doesn't matter. Your job is to work with people. The fucking airline should hire people that are good working with people.
A people person.
There's nothing better than getting on a plane with a fucking great flight attendant. That is,
With a nice ass.
You want me to take your coat?
Nice
Need
cleavage
anything?
when she bends over, right?
Smiles.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than getting
Drink, but don't touch the garbage.
Pee, but don't go in the galley.
Yeah. I'm a fan of lime.
Where you at with male attendants? Where you at with the male attendants?
Hey, as long as they show up when they're supposed
They're
to.
a bit bitchy, aren't they, Bobby?
What the fuck was that?
Bobby, they're a bit bitchy, right? The male flight attendants?
Male attendants can be all right.
A little bitchy.
It's
a little bitchy.
JetBlue used to be the best because they were all friendly and nice. And I get that the public breaks you down as a fucking human. I get it, but it's still your fucking. I didn't do shit.
She was trying to get your attention when you were watching Pawn Stars, though.
Watching Pawn Stars,
She was
yeah.
trying to get that attention.
And Bobby looked at her, and she was trying to get him to do something. Bob went, "Are we negotiating?" Yeah!
Some great impression.
That is really good.
It really
It's
is.
gotten better over the years, too. All right, well.
Yeah.
Jimmy was referring to the photo. This is unfucking believable.
Yep, I bought one. I took one, too.
You bought one? You have one, too?
Yep.
We all think we might have something in the old attic.
Should be the kid.
Or in the basement. And that's why those shows are so great, like the Pawn Stars and...
yeah, even though they're all set up, but it's just the
Antique
emotion.
Roadshow and all those. That's why they do great. So a photo bought for $2 in a junk shop is now worth $5 million.
This would be so much a better story
Holy fuck.
if the dollar amounts were reversed. You know how happy I'd be? Someone spent $5 million and someone's like, I'll give you $2 for it.
So it's a rare photo of Billy the Kid, and he's playing croquet with his gang.
Yeah. There's only the second photo of Billy the Kid. Only the second known photograph. So when they
What's
bought
the first one, when he was dead?
I don't know, actually.
Don't they have a death photo of Billy the Kid?
Maybe a death mask photo, I don't know.
But the picture was purchased by a collector as part of a miscellaneous lot at a Fresno junk shop in 2010.
A junk shop had a picture of Billy the Kid.
Oh, my God. The image's backstory will be subject of a Nat Geo channel special, Billy the Kid, New Evidence, narrated by Kevin Costner. When we first saw the photograph, we were understandably skeptical. An original Billy the Kid photo is the holy grail of Western Americana.
That's a zoom in, by the way. We're seeing a zoom in. Can you go scroll a little bit? The actual photo, go up more. No, the other way. The other photo, the real photo is like, it's probably taken from, say,
that was the zoom in.
50 yards away. You can see a little house in the background. There's a big tree, and there's 1, 2, 3. God, about 12 people, and Billy the Kid is in the center of the photo, leaning on a croquet mallet. When they zoom in on it, like, I would love to know how this happened. Did somebody zoom in and go, "That's fucking Billy the Kid"?
They don't explain in this story that. Yeah.
How do you know it's him?
So the guy's got a photo that he paid $2 for. Then how did it get to the point where someone said, "Holy fuck, we think you got a picture of Billy the Kid"? Maybe they're holding all that back for the Nat Geo special.
I was digging in my backyard the other day. We were digging where the garden is, digging out this rock. We found a Colt 45. A 6-shooter.
I hope you drank it.
What? A 6-shooter?
A 6-shooter.
I thought you meant a beer can.
What?
You really did?
No, not at all.
Oh, Bob, that would have been.
It's my new segment called High Hopes.
High Hopes with Bob Kelly.
Hopes with Bob Kelly.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's what I want to know. How did it turn around that someone said you got a Billy the Kid photo?
I bet you that either the collector did this because this is what he does every time he buys a photo, or he has someone who does it where they just look at all of them and see what's in it. Maybe they look for things, that are, or maybe someone said, hey, let's see who they are.
It's a cool photo.
Look at Billy the Kid in this one, though. When you zoom in on it and then they show there's another photo, the other known photo of Billy the Kid, it really looks like him. And they had to do a shitload of testing.
Yeah.
But historic
tin type
of Billy the Kid. Now take
it
the
looks
new
like
one.
Voss before he got his new teeth.
Yes, yes, yes. Richie the goat.
I thought that was funny.
What the fuck?
Just kid.
I was just.
Man. Yeah.
It looks like fucking he looks like Kelly from Bad News Bears.
Kelly Leak.
Kelly Leak.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who was
going to be hitting home runs or something.
who wound up being a great actor later. Now he's fucking great in everything he does.
You ever see Bad News Brads?
It's Bad News Bears, Chip.
Rares.
Fucking dummy.
He was in a lot of great stuff after that.
Oh my god.
He took a little time off, right?
Yeah.
And then he had
He's so good.
a second career.
He took off like the last fucking third of the 20th century.
Yeah, he was gone a while, but now he
He's very good.
Oh, he's fucking unbelievable. What was that movie he was in? The last of where he played
Last of the Mohicans, Bullets Over Broadway.
No,
it was the movie about the thing. That
Manhattan Murder Mystery.
No, not that. No,
He was in Watchmen.
Kingpin.
no.
Clockwork Orange.
That's it. Watchworld.
He was in Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Yeah, Watchmen.
Watchworld. No,
Watchmen.
Watchworld is where you go if you don't know what time it is. Go ahead, your turn.
Watchmen. He was fucking great in Watchmen.
Watchmen.
He was
Did you see that movie?
No.
No. I'm not necessarily a fan of Watchmen. I'd rather watch women. Go ahead, Bob.
Did you see Bruce Willis was in the hallway?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa, what was that? What's saying?
High
More high hopes?
expectations.
High hopes.
We're still doing the high hopes.
High hopes. The Guess Who Just Walked By segment. Hey, did you see what happened? No, what happened? Sidney Poitier is in the lobby.
Well, no, he's not.
Nah, high hopes. That's not him.
Fucking Jimmy.
Check on the floor. Looks like you dropped $1,400.
Really?
No high hopes. It's a nickel. High hopes.
Remember yesterday, Jimmy, you actually said that the parents have to fight back about the Halloween parade?
Yes, I did. I said they have to do something.
And they fought back, and there's going to be a Halloween parade after all in Connecticut. We had this story yesterday.
Yes.
They reinstated the Halloween costume parades after parents complained. So,
good.
A little update on the story we brought you yesterday.
Hey, look at that. It's a fucking nice piece of cheesecake in there.
That's not cheesecake.
I hope. There's a bunch of motherfucking eggs.
What? You didn't make the yogurt properly, Bobby. I would have made it for you, remember?
They didn't. I asked for blueberries.
No,
First of all, I asked for egg whites. They got me some fucking potato dish, and then I asked for blueberries.
I would make the yogurt for you. A little honey in there, some walnuts.
I wanted honey. There's no honey.
No honey. Too much sugar in honey.
There's no blueberry.
Little honey.
Yeah, no honey. A little sugar. It's too much sugar. You have fucking. You have some blueberries. Have some blueberries.
I'll squeeze a little honey in there for you.
That's what he calls it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So they're going to do the...
Are those your blueberries?
The Halloween costume parade.
High hopes!
Oh, you looked.
It's a motherfucking napkin.
You were hoping for the blueberries.
Fucking napkin. Wipe your lips, you piece of garbage.
Are you doing Halloween?
Yeah, I have to now.
Do you go? You know what you should do? You should come up to my neighborhood and just walk around like a human being instead of
with no mask. Just tell everybody you're Boo Radley.
Bobby.
What?
If you would have texted me, I would have proven to you that I'm a human being when it comes to Halloween.
Yeah, but do you go in your building?
No, Philly. Philly's got it down.
They
man.
march to Philly. It's a long trick or treat.
We start walking 3 days before, and we get there in time.
There's a massive party here the night before Halloween.
Where?
High hopes! You got me high hopes. I thought you was going to be a big party celebrity, didn't you?
I love the new segment. I love the new host.
He tricked me. You got it.
I love the.
You have to trick.
Right.
You have to trick everyone by the end of the show.
You ought to show up dressed like Scooby Doo. There'd be no one here but you. Oh, here hopes.
Bobby, they're old school.
Oh shit. What? Hopes with nobody. Look out the window, motherfucker.
Is your neighborhood good for trick-or-treating? The houses are too far apart.
Mine?
Down in Philly, they're nice and close. Everyone is on their stoops. It's a nice big party.
My neighborhood's
Everyone's out
great.
there having a beer or two, and it's very festive.
That doesn't sound fun. Everyone's drinking alcoholically.
A little bit.
That sounds good.
A little bit.
Fucking
couple
stealing
beers.
kids' candy.
Bob's got a nice neighborhood, though.
Yeah.
Bob's got a nice Halloween neighborhood. It's just enough, like, for little decorations in a yard. You go from yard to frolic.
Nah, the houses are too far apart.
The house is fucking 8 feet away.
A little too far.
Do you
They're
know
not
that
that
they have
far.
said that
far.
they've said that you know Megan's Law, you have to put notifications. They have said that doing that now for like child molesters always have to give notifications, but they said on Halloween making them do that is unconstitutional.
What if you're dressing up as a
hope? Can't tell me who'd open the door for.
What if you're dressing up as a child molester?
Wow.
Hey. Low hopes with Bob and Kelly. Yeah.
It's like Talking Dead.
Houses are too far, Bobby. Little wagon for the kid, maybe.
I have
pull
a
him around.
I do have a nice little wagon.
All right.
Yeah, I'll say. We noticed it when you walked in. Little juicy wagon. Stick my prick in your wagon.
This is
I didn't mean it. Oh.
This is when you know your neighborhood's good for trick or treating.
There's all white people around.
No. They actually bus them in. Are they busing them into your neighborhood because the trick or treating's so good?
Them?
No.
No.
My them might be different than your them.
I don't know who your them is.
Well,
and I don't know what my them is, but no,
I'm assuming our thems don't match up.
No, my neighborhood's just coming, like, you know, back in the 50s when everybody moved in, then they had their kids grew up, they moved out, and it was all old people on my street.
So a lot of old people dying in houses up there.
All those people are kind of gone now, and now there's all new families with kids, so it's becoming a neighborhood again.
Gotcha.
You know, that happens on blocks, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so it's actually, there's around 4 families with kids now. So it's going to be a nice little, just a block. He's only 2.
Yeah,
I'm going to go up and down the street.
They last 15, 20 minutes at that age.
Yeah. That's it. And we don't give him candy, dude. We don't give him that shit. He doesn't have candy.
What's he going to do on Halloween, though? What's he going to eat?
He'll have a piece
Raisins.
He'll literally have a piece of candy. That's it. We'll go trick or treat and we'll dress him up. We'll probably, go around the neighborhood a little bit because that's what my wife wants to do. My wife dressed up, before we had the kids, she would dress up the dogs. Kelby was a bumblebee one year and Eva was a flower. It was the most fucking humiliating fucking night of my life.
That's horrible.
And we had to take him to a park and she thought that all the other dogs, like a dog park.
Yeah.
No one else
dressed up their
dog.
dog.
Embarrassed?
I have a picture of Kelby and Diva. They look humiliated. They look like fucking, they were captured by insurgents and they should be in fucking orange jumpsuits. They're just sitting there like defeated.
So they got all dressed up and went to the park and no one else was dressed up?
That's great. That's wonderful.
Oh, boy. Bark, bark! Dogs and I
told you, Kelby's got the cancer now, which is fucking terrible.
Where's
Stop
the
saying
cancer?
it like Forrest.
Who?
Stop saying it like Forrest Gump.
Jen has got the...
Her mama had the cancer. She died on a Tuesday. Thank you, stupid.
How much?
You're mad. You're fucking so mad at fucking Forrest Gump.
How much money are you willing to spend to save Kelby? Everyone has that number in their head.
Yeah. Dude, I had to have that talk, man. It's weird. Like, because he went to the vet, it was 400. Then he goes, it's 600. Now it's 1,200, and now they come back and they check the blood and there's something else. It's like we're getting into fucking tuition for the kids' preschool, and it's like I don't, look, man, I'm all right now, but I ain't fucking Opie. You know what I mean, Rich? I don't have. I don't have that. I can't drop fucking 10 grand on a dog. He's 16.
I was just going to say, that's how you know someone is ready to let their pet go. And you're like, how's he doing? Well, he's sick. Really? What are you going to do? Well, he's 16.
Well, it's like that's how you justify it in your head, because the numbers are going up.
If he was 10, I'd be like, fuck it. Let's
do whatever we can.
Let's do whatever we can. But
16 is old, huh? That's an
You're
old.
telling me.
That's old. That's old. 16.
Sure, by 13
it's hard.
years.
I told my wife, you do whatever this is all on you. This is all on you, because I'll go fucking do what I got to do, but thousands of dollars. And I think, and I might be wrong, but I think I don't think all vets are legit. I think
hey, come on, they fight, they deserve the treatment when they get back.
Not that vets, you dummy.
Oh, sorry, anti-American punk.
I think they fucking lie about, you know what I mean, about the
what?
prices.
Well, they kind of got you.
Yeah,
what are you going to do?
There's nothing you can do. And I think, all right, we have to do this test. That's 400. And then we got to do this test, and that's 600. It's like, I didn't have to do that fucking other test, you motherfucker.
Ooh.
You could have found out that from this test.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep getting you to go in, and the prices are fucking ridiculous. Where I live, it's like $200 extra than if you were in Yonkers or wherever the fuck.
So go to Yonkers.
I just made that up. I don't know.
Head up to
Yeah, we're back with high hopes.
Head up to Yonks.
You got a bad vet. It sounds like you need a trustworthy vet.
I actually know a good vet. Like the Vinny Boom Bots. Hey.
The better the vet, the more expensive they are. And
that's the way it is in life, Bob. The better anything, the more expensive. When do you hear it's the best one, but it's half price? Never. Go ahead, I'm telling you the truth.
No, but I think there's some vets, there's some vets that are, they're not the most expensive. They're not the best vet. They're not, lavish. You go to some of these vets and it's like, fucking crazy hospital for humans. It's amazing. But some of them, whatever. It's just a vet. You walk in and they charge you, a basic price. I could be wrong. It sounds fucking expensive, and and all the shit they have you do.
How much have you spent on Kelby already through this crisis?
Right now, he has this tumor, and it's fucking sad.
Where's the tumor?
It's on his upper chest.
Oh, boy.
He has a cone on. Right now, for the next couple things, it's going to be... I've already spent close to $1,000. With the next couple things, it's going to be $1,800.
Wow!
But it's like that's a lot of shit, man.
I got to take this call. He's with you. The beauty of this show. There's always someone out there that can relate, Bobby. Josh in Massachusetts. Josh.
Hey, Bobby. So you know Massachusetts. I brought my dog on Sunday to Tufts Medical Center in Grafton.
Yeah.
The vet school. Now this is a school. She was really sick, just about dying. These sick baskets wouldn't even touch her until I handed them $2,600 in cash. So I handed them over the $2,600. 2 nights in the hospital. By the time we were done, about $6,400, something like that.
$6,400.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Did you get her a phone and cable and all that stuff?
Look, we couldn't even go inside to where she was to see her.
Yeah, but
before we left, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
this is a school.
But if you went to they have these, I had a friend of mine, he said,
high hopes! At least you had a friend.
No, he's... I didn't get it. That's a good one. Joe, my friend Joe Giordano, fucking big fan of the show. Great guy.
Stop talking about Joe.
He's a good guy, though. He's important. He brought his dog into the vet, and they were like, it's going to cost this $500. Or, and he was going to die or whatever. And he goes, fuck
High
it.
hopes.
He goes, I'm going to let him die. Fuck it. I don't have the money to do that. Or they were like, okay, 100.
Oh,
well,
really?
I tried that. I said, well, I don't have the money. I just got to leave. They said, okay, well, just try to get her some water and maybe she'll make it through the night. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, they got you. They got you at that point. They know it, too.
I ended up having this. I mean, 'cause I make probably $75 a year, so I don't have that kind of money on hand. So I had to go sell my motorcycle and my camper to get this thing done.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sucks.
Yeah, it's a family.
Why don't you sell things that don't move?
Hey, do you have anything else you're selling?
Yeah, a leash.
Yeah. What are you doing with that dog bed?
Put softballs in it.
I tried telling my wife we have two. I mean, can we be all right? But the kids, even my son, though, my son's standing there at the desk. My son goes, "Oh, we can sell my Xbox." I'm like, buddy, don't worry.
That's the stuff that breaks your heart.
That's like terms of endearment. I don't need my the chocolate bar, Mom.
Exactly. He was right, little
crying
prick.
at that point, so we had to save her. She's only 2 years old.
Oh, the little kid was crying?
Yeah.
Well, no, I started crying when my son said, "You can have my $15 and sell my Xbox." I'm like, oh my God.
You should have done that and then fucking kept your
the
camper.
money. And you should have fucking done that and kept the fucking money and bought yourself something.
Jesus, Jim.
Angry.
Do it without the anger.
Yeah, you should have sold that fucking Xbox, let him sit there and eat an orange, and you buy yourself some shit.
Yeah, let him play with the dog.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, dude, that sucks. So, what happened to the dog?
She had she was fine on Saturday. We went pumpkin picking and everything. And I don't know if she ate something there or what, but she had a very bad gastric infection that just overnight went from,
No, how's the dog
to-
now, though? Bobby wants to know.
Oh, she's perfect now. She's bouncing around again. She's fine.
How old is your dog?
That one's 2 years old, and I got one that's 5 months old.
So now that the dog's healthy,
lucky dog, you.
Now that the dog's healthy, you're probably pissed off at it that it cost you $6,600.
Oh, of course, I'm looking at him. Are you serious?
How was the pumpkin picking?
That was good. We got some good pumpkins, real cheap money.
Did you have any of the apple cider?
We had some apple cider donut.
Oh, apple cider donuts are terrific.
I gotta be
My
honest,
God.
an apple cider donut I haven't had in years.
yum.
They really are
Apple
good.
picking is the whitest thing ever invented.
Did you ever go apple picking?
It's literally us telling the Mexican guys, "Hey, we'll go fucking do your job for the day for shits and giggles." That's what we're literally. And then, hey, you know what? Just park us. Just park us. And then I went apple picking this year. 6 hours in, I have a fucking wheelbarrow full of
6 hours to apple pick.
It'll take me 5 minutes. Give me that one and that one.
They
I'm
have
gonna go
apples.
home now.
They had apples. They had fucking tomatoes. They had
Strawberries?
grapes. They had strawberries.
Nice.
They had
Like the strawberries.
zucchinis.
Anything else that you could buy in the supermarket in 5 minutes?
That's what I'm saying.
Bobby,
I'm out there
where
fucking.
the hell are you picking strawberries this time of year?
Oh, liar! Check it out. Hops, motherfucker.
Strawberries, I think, is like an August activity, right?
Whatever.
That was like a June or July.
June or July.
Oh
even.
my god!
Yeah, well, I was doing it back
We
in.
caught you in a lie.
I was doing it in August.
Caught you in a lie.
No, August.
Then the apples aren't ready in July.
Dude, the Fugees were.
The Fugees were.
Golden
All right.
delicious.
I said the other day we finally went apple picking, and they have all these rows, and they have tape up because they don't want you picking those apples
Right.
yet, and the rows that you could go down.
Yeah.
There wasn't one apple in the fucking trees, and you paid your money already. That's how they get you. So now everyone is on their hands and knees digging through the rotting apples to get their money's worth.
You got to go
It was
early.
such a scam. I thought we'd be in the country, leisurely walking around in a field, picking apples. It's
How much it cost you?
bullshit.
$1,500?
You got to go.
You got to take a ride up to Massachusetts. There's all kinds of nice.
Yeah, that's where you got to go for
God,
apples.
I miss Massachusetts too.
Yeah,
Massachusetts
better
is
apples up there than
fucking
anywhere
love
else.
The
Massachusetts.
Berkshires.
What's there is?
Well, I do more of a
it's not
I do
Berkshires
more of
here.
a New Hampshire thing.
I like New Hampshire too.
I go over the border into that New Hampshire. I like that New Hampshire.
Apple picking is fucking
It's
ridiculous.
a scam.
And they get you with those stupid cinnamon donuts.
Well,
That's
that
right.
you just buy.
That's what. Yeah, but that's
What about
why.
a nice fresh apple tart?
Ugh.
You know they should hand you an apple orchard
warm,
and
freshly
fucking
baked?
a baseball bat. You can just smash them off the trees. I'd love to smash
Apple
apples.
dumpling.
Huh?
An apple dumpling with a scoop of ice cream.
That was my nickname in high school.
The apple dumpling key. Apple dumplings? What is that? What's an apple dumpling?
It's a whole apple, and they wrap it in like a crust, and they bake it just like that with the cinnamon and stuff. So it's basically an apple pie, but with a whole apple instead of it sliced up.
Jesus Christ, we should all be having our periods with this fucking phone call. Have yourself an apple dumpling. Treat yourself for Thanksgiving. Shut up.
I want an apple dumpling now.
Oh, they're delicious.
Take an apple and skin it and then take the core out and then put fluff in it and then bake it in the microwave.
Cool. Then hang yourself.
All right, Josh. Thank you. Glad your dog's doing well.
Thank you, buddy.
Look, the phones are lit. This guy's dog cost him $9,000, and it still died of cancer.
What?
Wow.
And you don't get your fucking money back.
Let me go to Matt really fast in Georgia.
You get half your money back.
Matt, what's going on?
What's going on, guys? First time crowd. Love the show.
Thank you. What's up?
Yeah, let's go. That usually means it's your turn.
God. Hello?
I think he panicked. Sometimes they panic.
No, are you there?
Are you panicking? Yeah,
Yeah, we're here.
And now you're going to make believe you didn't hear us.
Well,
I think you're
yeah.
panicking.
What's up?
No,
Have an
I
apple
know
dumpling.
how Bobby feels. I just had to put my pit bull down last weekend.
Oh, that's nice. Why don't you fucking give him some self-esteem?
He's talking about dead. Oh, fucking dummy.
So he insulted him.
No, when you get that look from your dog after she was on chemo for 6 months.
Jesus Christ. You put your dog on chemo?
$574 for a 30-day supply.
She didn't even have cancer. He just wanted to do it.
Wow.
I had her for 11 years.
11-year-old.
Come home,
Yeah.
11-year-old pit, but when she has that look when you come home, you know it's time.
What's the look?
It looks like she doesn't want to be there no more.
Hey.
She got them big, dull, dead eyes.
Can I ask you a question? When your dog passed away, was it in the house with you, or did you bring it to the vet and have it injected?
I had a in-home euthanization done.
In home, so you did it.
So then that spot in your house is going to be the creepy spot.
Yeah, what you ought to do is you ought to have the vet do it.
If you leave it there, it will be.
Yeah. No, you fucking have the vet do it. You have the vet do it, and then you put the dog in a room.
You do it in a cold room.
I meant if you left the dog's corpse there, it would be creepy.
No.
No, I had the vet transported her to the crematory. I had her cremated.
Yes, alive. Now the way to do it is you take you have the vet do it, and then you put the animal in a room by itself so it dies alone.
Jesus, there's something wrong with you. You literally.
Inside.
Norton is not. He's not connected to anything.
I think he's dead inside.
He's dead. He literally is not connected.
It makes for
to
wonderful
anything.
comedy, but I think he's dead inside.
I will give one piece of advice. If you do have an in-house euthanization done to your pet,
Exactly.
make sure you got a diaper under her ass, man. Yes.
Because they shit. The same thing with grandparents.
Oh, yeah.
My dad, our dogs would just die in the vestibule, and then my dad would just, I think, throw it in the woods.
Yeah.
He would come back saying he did the right thing, but I know my dad didn't want extra to spend extra money, so I think he had a place in the woods that just dropped it off.
My other dog, Diva's fucking. She still runs around. She's cool as shit, but poor Kelby's. He's just lost 3 pounds. It's about to happen. I just don't know.
Yeah, but 3 pounds. How much?
Dude, he's a 15-pound dog.
Jesus. Matt, thank you, buddy. One more call on this. This guy has an angle. Mike in Maryland, go ahead.
Morning.
Good morning.
You guys will probably get upset with me. First off, my daughter's dog just passed away, and I think she spent well over $10,000.
Wow.
It had cancer.
Oh.
But the only thing I was going to say, when I was little, I'm older now. When I was little, we'd have dogs. You know, they never lasted 12, 15 years. They were like 4 or 5. And it'd be sad. They'd get a little...
The phone's cutting out.
My dad would take the dog, and that would be the end of that. You know, it'd go to the vet, and they'd put it down. I think that the vets have changed dramatically.
Yeah.
They know they have you. And everybody's got a dog. Think back, when you were 20, did people have a dog in their new apartment? No. But that's real common today. Everybody's got a dog.
Yeah.
And I think that the vet business has changed dramatically, and they know where the money is.
Well, because it's pulling at your heartstrings, so they know they got you, and they can make up whatever number they want. They know you're going to pay it, especially if you have young kids at home crying about it.
Right, and I think years ago they put dogs down much simpler. I mean, I know that sounds terrible and people hate me, but I mean they were just like,
Bobby,
no, the dog's time to go.
Bobby, that's why I got hermit crabs. That's our pet. I got two hermit crabs.
He fucked a hermit.
Two hermit crabs. They love them. They love the
Jimmy
hermit crabs.
sleeps when he comes to your house. The shell. We get it.
All right, Mike. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, but here's the thing.
Thank you.
All right. He makes a good point.
But here's the thing. It's like, I'm supposed to keep this dog alive for another fucking 8 months, a year. and then he gets another tumor and another tumor and spend 10 grand. But if my kid gets sick, I might have to spend that fucking money on him or my wife or myself.
The problem is your wife's not going to let this dog go, so you're stuck paying these bills for
Just
a while.
lie about going to the vet. Just say, I went to the vet and take the money, go gamble.
I actually put raw meat out in the back, hoping a coyote will come. Fucking, nothing would make me happy than seeing a coyote grab him by the neck and jump a fence.
They're going to picture all the money you saved.
Yeah, fuck. I'd run after it for a couple
Maybe
of
a
feet.
hawk. Maybe a hawk could. It's light enough that a hawk could grab it, swoop down and grab it.
I have 2 hawks in the back. Believe me,
cold for
I cut the
hawks,
trees
guys.
down right where they go to the bathroom. I made a hole for the hawks to fly right down.
Nothing.
I'm never getting a dog. I won't get a dog again. No, because especially I travel so much, she can never come with me with the kid because we have to bring the dogs or get somebody to watch the fucking dogs.
Yeah.
It's hard enough traveling back to Boston with a kid. Never mind, I have to bring the fucking dogs and let them out 3 times a day.
I'm being pressured to get a dog. I'm like that ties you down too much.
That's true.
You don't tie down enough with kids, and then you add dogs into the mix.
But
No.
you're home, you don't fly a lot. You drive a lot. If I just drove, I wouldn't mind. I'd get a nice fucking cool dog, like a big dog,
and throw it in the back for the ride.
Yeah, but you don't have a backyard either, though. I mean, you have to. That means every day someone has to wake up, go downstairs, pick up a fucking load of shit in a bag,
a hot load.
Yeah, and then throw it out. I mean, 3 times a day. What a fucking annoying.
I think it's kind of cruel to have a dog in the city.
Voss texted me.
Uh-oh.
It said, Bobby, apple pie picking.
That's pretty funny.
Anyway, enough about the dog. Good luck to Kelby.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
That sucks, because I know how much you guys actually really like those dogs.
Yep.
Speaking of dogs, Mike Huckabee's got some heat on him today.
And I'll tell you exactly where he fucked up.
Got pretty racist while live tweeting the Dem debate. I saw this last night on the old Twitter.
Yeah.
Governor Mike Huckabee tweeted, I trust Bernie Sanders with my tax dollars like I trust a North Korean chef with my Labrador.
Do you know why he fucked up there?
Well, the obvious, but I'm assuming you got a little twist on this.
No, just because he's trying to go for just the Koreans eat dog joke.
Right.
But he thought that by putting North Korean, because they're an enemy of the state, that's okay. But that's like saying, man, fucking North Africans really are blacks who steal or whatever. Like, it's like, by separating it on a political matter, Koreans are Koreans ethnically.
That's really smart, Jimmy.
But he thought that by doing that, it's okay because they're an enemy of the U.S.
Because he sat there when I want to do this tweet. How do I save myself a little bit? I will add North. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that. Speaking of tweeting, Donald Trump said he was going to live tweet this thing, and it was a complete bust.
Oh, boy.
He sucks at live tweeting.
I'll tell you, the Trump Meister really lets it all hang out.
Everyone was talking about how he was going to live tweet this, and
you were watching it live with high hopes.
And
here comes Donald.
And all he was doing was retweeting people saying how great he is and how he would just destroy these people in a debate. That was it, right? Anyone else follow his Twitter last night?
Yeah.
It was boring.
I was watching the Metropolitans end this.
The good old Mets. Game 5, huh? Yeah. Going to Game 5 with that.
Sex and Drugs is up for a People's Choice Award.
You just found out?
Good for you.
What do you think about that?
I think it's awesome.
So that just happened now? Hello?
High hopes! No, I'm kidding. We are.
Congrats. Let's take a fucking break.
Why? It's fucking...
Let's take a fucking break,
The
Bobby.
People's Choice.
I got to take a leak. I got oatmeal with blueberries. You got your food.
The People's Choice.
I don't got food. I don't got what I wanted.
You want something else?
No. You got blueberries.
All right. I got blueberries.
Where's my headphones?
You have it in the bag. Right there.
Look, a nice bag. It's all wrapped.
Shit,
it's in a brand new box.
Fucking Edgar.
And they cost more than the bows.
Happy birthday.
They're like twice as expensive as the bows.
They're twice as expensive.
They're twice
they're
as
the
good.
real deal.
It's the real deal.
What are they called again?
High hopes.
Master Dynamics.
Don't be tricked by labels, Bobby.
Yeah.
These headphones are better.
That's true.
These are the real deal.
You want to be fashionable with that B on the side, but I'm telling you,
That's
the
true
ones
for
we
Bobby.
gave you, the one we gave you, they're way better.
Really?
Way better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I put my headphones upside down and had a P on each one.
This week.
Yeah, Bobby, where are you going to be?
No good.
Comedy
Travis.
Works.
Thomas is shaking his head.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Bobby Works?
Comedy Works. Yeah, Bobby Works. It's my new club in Albany.
I thought you said Bobby Works.
I'm starting a new one in Poughkeepsie.
Bobby Works.
Albany Comedy Works.
How are the crowds out there these days for you?
I love that club.
That club is amazing. I'm there next week.
It's a fucking unbelievable club. It really is.
Albany loves their comedy, too.
Yeah.
I've noticed that over the years.
Yeah,
they come out and support.
Did I tell you when I was a little
pack
kid,
it up.
we were going to Vermont every year, and I didn't know how to say it, so I was saying Albany. And the first time I said Albany, I was probably, I was 31, and I was in the car, and I said Albany, and everybody laughed, and I just kept saying it until they were like, all right, the joke's over.
How old were you?
I was probably 7. And I said Albany, and they laughed. And I just kept saying, "Where's Albany?" And they're like, ugh.
No, the joke's over.
They just stopped laughing.
Yeah, we did too.
Well,
take a break.
I don't want to take a break.
Live from the Village Underground is now on Netflix.
Yeah, high hopes.
That special I loved, Bobby.
Yeah.
And RobertKellyLive.com and blah, blah, blah. Jimmy, where are you going to be?
Albany.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, next week. I'm there this week. He's there next week.
All right,
I
there
got,
you go. Makes it easy
Charlotte
for everybody.
and Erie, Pennsylvania, which I hope I'm not there on Halloween. It'll probably be pretty scary.
Erie.
Slow death.
That would be November 13th and 14th.
And then Jacksonville, Santa Franny, and then Louisville and Scottsdale.
Santa Franny.
I have a whole big tour being announced to no fanfare soon.
And now this. Got Bobby in studio.
Bobby just walked out of the studio.
Now Bobby's out of studio.
apparently the dog called in, so don't use me for fodder on your goddamn radio. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Oh, that sucks, having a pet that's sick.
Yeah, we're healthy.
You don't want a pet ever, do you?
I wouldn't mind a small dog. If I get my mortgage and move into a new place, I would like to have a small dog.
I have a little dog. I love my little dog.
I wasn't done.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
No.
If I had a backyard, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, but my dog is so small, I have to be worried
How
about...
small?
I have to worry about
I see these-
birds and coyotes.
I see these people in the middle of winter out there. They're miserable walking their dogs because they have no fucking backyards.
My
I don't think it's fair to the dogs in
It's
general
not.
because most of these New Yorkers, they work all day. The dog's inside. Some of these people are, have enough money where they hire the dog walker to take your dog out a couple times a day. It's I don't know.
I told my kids and my wife, because they really wanted it, I said, I work crazy hours. I said, if we get a dog, I'm not walking it. You guys have to do it. I'm not going to give in or whatever.
You walk the dog.
I don't. They do it. I mean, I will occasionally, but the kids really do it, and my wife does.
Walk the dog reminds me of a yo-yo trick I used to do.
What was it called?
You always walk the dog. So that's when you do a trick with a yo-yo.
Your girlfriend used to do the same trick.
No, hers was fuck the dog. And mine was tug all the stuff out of my penis while watching. Getting said jerk off to it. Oh my god.
He's dead inside.
Did you say he's dead inside? He really is dead inside.
Like I said, it makes for great comedy.
I'm
but
very
this
alive
man
inside.
Is dead inside.
I'm happy and peppy and bursting with love.
You have a girlfriend?
What's that?
I said you have a girlfriend.
Well, science is trying to figure that out. Happy and peppy and bursting with love.
That is the best reference. I love that.
He's got a nice Scrub Daddy t-shirt, though.
Yeah.
I do.
He looks wonderful in it. Hey,
Smells good. This
What
milk.
is Scrub Daddy?
You don't know what Scrub Daddy is?
Exactly. It's what I say to you when I'm in the tub.
Only the #1 product on Shark Tank. You watched
is it?
You watched the Shark Tank?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
That was
You don't?
That was the
No.
#1.
You don't watch Shark Tank?
I do not watch Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
We mentioned them once, and then they sent us boxes and boxes of their shit.
What is it?
It's a fucking Brillo pad, really.
You put your fingers through it. But it's a cool shirt, right?
It's a smiley face Brillo pad.
Scuba Daddy.
They're not full of
comfort.
me.
Scuba
But
Daddy.
in hot water, it gets hard, and in cold water, it gets soft, or something like that, right?
No.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Talking about your
Right.
cock.
It changes texture.
It does. It changes texture. And the
Not
temperature.
really. You call it a chin companion.
You two should have a chin off.
There's the Scrub Daddy.
Sorry.
Yeah, they made some
Where is
money.
it?
Yeah, they made $50 million.
Wow. That's not small potatoes.
Exactly.
That's not small potatoes.
Hey, really fast, because we could do this while we're talking. Impractical Jokers, the complete third season. The guys were in here recently, and they signed.
And they played a little joke on us.
And they signed a few copies, and this matters to people. So if you want one of these, give us a call. We'll give them out randomly here.
Yes,
call.
we have 3 copies to give out, so call and be interesting.
People, is that
you
a
want to do
DVD?
it that way?
Is that a DVD?
Yeah.
People still use fucking DVDs
when they're signed. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Autograph or download?
Yeah. The digital autograph.
Give them to random callers. I know it. Isn't it strange? I don't buy DVDs anymore.
I don't typically either. But what are you gonna do? You just sign a digital imprint.
Sign a poster.
I know.
Sign
I'm just
a
working
fucking,
on my new character.
What is it called?
Raises his voice at the end.
There's no first name? Is that the whole name?
It's a description of what he does.
Gary raises his voice at the end?
Just what he does.
Really? All right.
That's how he makes his points. Raise your voice at the end.
Right. Look at it. Opie's flies down.
It always is.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, what, do you not put your fly up?
I don't know. I don't know why.
High hopes. Yeah.
No, I just didn't button all of them, Bobby.
Yeah.
Got some buttons in front today. Some buttons.
Take it out. Yeah. Let's see what God gave you.
I wanted to. Yes, this is what I want to talk about too. Yes.
What? Your
Did
penis?
you hear about this ant?
Yeah, it was a shame. He was such a funny guy. I
Yeah, man, I miss him too.
Oh,
fuck, he was so funny. Remember we were throwing stuff at him? Oh, shit.
We have an aunt that lost a lawsuit against her 8-year-old nephew.
Yeah, well, hey, we'll sue you sometime.
Yeah, his parties are funny.
I don't know where your goddamn memories went.
His parties
Don't
are
blame
crazy.
me. I didn't wipe him like a slate. I didn't wipe your memories out like a liquor breath eraser.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what happened to your memories. You don't take me to court.
This story is so fucked up. A Manhattan woman who sued her motherless young nephew for breaking her wrist when he excitedly leaped into her arms at his birthday party.
Yep.
Won't be getting a cent, a jury ruled Tuesday.
I had something like that happen too, right? When they're jumping out of your lap trying to get away. Is that what happened? What happened?
What happened?
They break your wrist. I sued.
Uncle Paul can never come to my house.
Uncle Paul, I want to go to your house.
Till my kid's like fucking 14.
I think Uncle Paul's been in your house a few times, though.
I don't want to go to your house. Where do you live? Schenectady? Take the fucking Metro North. Go see you.
Has Uncle Paul ever been over your apartment?
Yeah, he has been there. It comes out slightly.
When they run by in a diaper?
And he'll like,
where you going,
start.
Speedy?
Well, he doesn't go all in. He starts and then he stops.
No, they came out in the elevator. I seen Kathleen Turner. I'm like, Jesus, you got old. I said the same thing to Dakota Fanning.
So, jurors deliberated for just 25 minutes before unanimously ruling in favor of then 8-year-old Sean Tarala. So this nephew jumps into his aunt's arms, breaks her wrist, and then the woman turns around and sues the kid that doesn't have a mother. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, I had to sue a kid for slander one time, telling lies about me. Sued him and the doll he was pointing at.
This was just a kid trying to give his aunt a hug on his birthday, the boy's lawyer said.
Sure. A little hug for your birthday.
He's just an 8-year-old. He wasn't being negligent. I can't believe they had to deal with this shit.
It's the worst. They start telling lies. I sue.
You sued the doll?
Yup, I sue you slandering me. Pointing there saying that's where I did kisses.
Go up to a little higher. Yeah. Jennifer
Go up a
Connell.
little higher. I've said that many times. Quit kissing me on the thighs. It tickles.
Jennifer Connell, a 54-year-old human resources manager from the Upper East Side, sat stone-faced in the courtroom with a black wrist guard on her left arm while the verdict was announced. She was seeking $127,000 from the youngster, What a twat. Was the only defendant in the lawsuit. Sean appeared to be bewildered by the proceedings when he appeared in the Bridgeport court with his dad on Friday. We just couldn't find him, liable for what happened, a female juror told reporters. It wasn't easy for the 6-person panel to agree. In order to prove that Sean had negligently broke his aunt's left wrist, Judge Edwards Stodolink told jurors they would have to determine what a prudent 8-year-old would have done in the situation. Basically, she said after he hurt her wrist or broke it that she couldn't eat her hors d'oeuvres. I was at a party recently, and it was difficult to hold my hors d'oeuvres, she said. Ugh.
My hors d'oeuvre plate. Yeah, sure.
I should have this kid break my wrists.
She's
Where is this kid?
Wow.
Unbelievable. And then she said something about having a tough time walking upstairs. She's suing her own motherless 8-year-old nephew. I got to say cunt. I don't say the word often. She's a cunt.
Yeah, the kid jumped up and yelled,
fucking
Auntie Jenny. Sometimes they yell, yeah, Uncle whatever, and they jump up and they bang their little heads on your privates. Hurts. Bent it backwards. Standing up straight. Excited to be at the party. Hey, give a kiss.
There you go.
What are you pointing at?
Look at he's checking out.
Behave yourself.
Checking out the bags.
What bags?
Yeah, heavy and they smell like onions.
The website that we crashed before that he was talking about, I want to see if it was still crashed.
The Equilibrium bags?
Yeah. It's hard to say, right?
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
I got it. Equilibrium.
You fucked it up the first time.
A little bit.
A little bit. Oh, you should get one.
No, I hate accessories.
I've tried. They don't sell them.
Why are you staying in this character that long?
Just talking.
Does it creep you out?
Huh? Yeah, you do creep me out. Because you look like such a baby, but then you talk like a man.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Look at all these attachments. I don't want it. I don't want that. I don't want accessories. I don't want attachments.
The phone attachment. Everything comes on and off.
A book bag every once in a while is fine.
Yeah, sure.
But we can do like custom skins.
I don't want.
No, look at custom skins.
I don't want
We can put like the show logo on and be like walking
Oh,
around.
that'd be a big seller. A radio show logo.
Opie Radio on the back.
Yeah. It'll go with my free FM cozy.
I don't want
Koozie,
this, Bobby.
dummy.
Cozy.
Koozie.
No, koozie is what you call a pussy.
That's what we call you. That's what we call a queer cousin. A koozie.
I'm not queer.
Huh? There you go, right there. Look at all that.
That might be cool, actually.
And it's TSA approved. You don't have to take your computer. You just zip the back and fold it open.
All right, that's great for you.
You know what? I gotta be honest, Stupid Bob might be selling me on this Equilibrium bag.
Really?
It's fucking great.
It looks pretty cool.
But show him the other part, the little thin part that comes off.
Well, what accessories would Jim Norton add?
He can add whatever he wants.
That's what I'm saying. What would he want in his Equilibrium
I like
bag?
the computer part.
Look at that.
Look at the sides flap out, the top, the back has the computer.
It's like a fudging, it's like a little, you can pack all your stuff in there. But where can I go see one? I don't want to order one and not like it. Did you bring one in?
Yeah, bring one in.
The website's crashing again.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
You guys get power.
We could crash a fucking backpack website. Holy mackerel. Get out of our way, America.
The people down the hall will be very impressed with this.
Let's go try the Apple website.
It's a cool bag.
Yeah, that one ain't
it's
gonna
all right.
crash.
Bobby, what else is out there that you're looking at technology-wise
What other
or
bags,
accessories?
anything?
Tell them about the headphones.
The new headphones that are coming out are I mean, they're not out. They're on Kickstarter now. A lot of them. Some of them are coming out.
What's the
but it's
headphones?
completely wireless. They just go in your ear. They're the little buds. That's it.
In your ear.
I don't trust
No
that.
wires.
In your ear. Yes, they're shaped like little fists.
And they have
your
a little.
ear.
They have a little block that it comes with, and you put them in that, and it charges them. But that also has like 200 gigabytes of data storage, and it also charges your phone. So it's a little block that will charge your phone, charge your headphones. 6.5 hours of use time.
How close do you have to be to your phone, though?
Huh? 30 feet.
Yeah, but no one leaves their phone 30 feet away.
Yeah, I don't like that transmission
Perfect.
shit. That's how you
That's
get brain
great.
cancer.
Dude, fuck that.
I
You
like a
don't get-
wire.
You don't
What is
get,
it,
now you
Bluetooth?
don't. Yeah.
So we've been using Bluetooth for
I don't use Bluetooth. I always have a wire.
A what?
A wire.
A what?
But like Bluetooth in your ear isn't
What is it
new,
again?
Like it's
I don't use it.
What do you use?
A wire. I like that. I like it going to my phone.
What?
I plug it in. I always use a wire.
A what?
A wire. How do you go wireless?
I do.
I like a wire. Wire.
I do. I don't use wire.
Well, I do.
I do wireless.
Oh, that's how you're going to get brain cancer. I'm not going because I always use a wire.
That sounds cool, though.
Oh, they're the
Thank
best.
You're going to lose them easily, though.
Nah. You have the case.
Nah.
Put them in the case.
Or keep them in your ear.
No, dude, there's nothing worse than having a wire.
I like
when you're
a
on
wire.
a fucking
Wire.
plane and it comes out, gets caught in the fucking thing and on
What
your
thing in a
bag.
plane does you get caught in?
The armrest and the other thing.
Who gets a wire caught in an armrest?
I've done it.
I've never have.
Having a wire
I'm with
stinks.
Bobby. The wire tends to get caught.
I
on
love
things.
a wire.
Put it right in your ear. You put it in your ear.
Good, and you'll lose it. It falls out. It's behind the seat cushion. So while I'm casually unwrapping my thing, you're fucking getting your arm stuck in the back of a seat cushion, fucking pulling out your earplugs from everybody's asshole area.
We got it.
Okay, no. We got it. I just didn't know how to bail out of this.
It's the fucking best. It's the best.
Oh, boy, this guy's in trouble, huh? Texas trooper apologizes after asking Cowboys running back Christine Michael for a photo during traffic stop. Did he end up giving him did he give him a ticket?
no,
So why is he in trouble for that?
God, who
Give
gives
the
a
trooper a
fuck?
fucking break.
because you don't ask someone to get out of their car so you can take a photo with them.
Is that so? He only pulled him over because he recognized him?
No, he pulled him over because of his tinted windows. But then once he recognized him,
Oh, God,
he
give the
asked
cop
him-
a fucking break.
He asked him to get out of the car so that he could take a photo.
But did the guy complain or say, sure, no problem?
No, I mean, look at it.
He's very
he
excited.
He posted it on Instagram.
Who did?
The football player.
Got stopped just to take a picture. Oh, but he's writing got stopped just to take a picture. God, give the trooper a break.
Wait.
Every time they pull a car over, they don't know if they're going to have
How
a
did
major
Michael
fucking
post it on
problem.
Instagram? How did the Cowboy post? I get it to post on Instagram.
I don't know. Maybe he sent it to him. Maybe he said, "Hey, let me get that photo too."
Wait.
Yeah, because maybe he knew something was up.
Wait, Cowboys running back Christine Michael.
Stopped at Bentley.
He had tinted windows, then he recognized him. It's like, oh, come on.
So he gave him a break and he got a photo. He's excited. Everyone's happy. He doesn't get the ticket. Just let it be.
That really, like, that's
Case by
not a
case
story.
basis shit.
If that's the fucking worst thing a cop is doing, is he wants a photo of the guy because he gets momentarily starstruck, give the fucking cop a break.
He didn't pull him over to get the picture because
No.
he wouldn't even know who's in there because he had the tinted windows.
Yeah.
And then he recognized the guy after he got out of his car. Said, I'm going to give you a break, but I'm also a huge fan, so can I have a picture? Who cares?
Was the guy mad when he's writing this, or is he just kind of joking, got stopped just to take a picture?
I don't know.
That changes everything.
Sure does.
Yes, it does, Bobby.
Wow.
Is he a good player?
I don't know.
I never heard of him.
You know of him, Jimmy?
No.
That's your team, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
What
I'm a Romo guy.
So T.I. apologized, huh? He was getting some heat.
I didn't know
Do we
what
have
he
the
said.
audio of that?
Yeah.
Is it long?
Yes.
Oh. So what do we
We could
do?
take about 2 minutes of it and.
Yeah, maybe we could squeeze out a couple of minutes. But
He said something about women being... Well, why would you have to apologize for saying a woman president might be too emotional? Like, who cares if T.I. thinks that? What's the problem?
oh man,
Gives a shit.
they were mad at T.I. T.I. apologizes after saying Hillary Clinton or any female president would make rash decisions emotionally.
Oh.
Let's go to this.
Yeah, man. Speaking of, there is a but.
I can't.
Oh, this is with Who Kid, huh?
You going for Hillary Clinton? You know that's a big vagina to put in the office.
I haven't found. I can't vote for. Not to be sexist, but
Could you pause real quick? It's funny how they only go after certain targets.
You know, fuck the people that are going after T.I. because, sorry, Jimmy, Who Kid and T.I. are really close. They're trying to have some fun and fuck around as well here.
No, the thing was that Who Kid said that's a big vagina to put in office, and they don't get that. They get the more famous guy saying, well, she's too emotional.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying they should have went after Who Kid, but it's just that shows you how fucking fake it all is.
It's all bullshit because these guys always are just fucking around with each other and just having a laugh. Let me hear more of this.
for himself, if he intends to do that for America, I think it would be beneficial.
Yeah, man. Speaking of, there is a but.
I can't. I can't cast no vote for him.
You going for Hillary Clinton? You know that's a big vagina to put in the office.
I haven't found. I can't vote for. Not to be sexist, but I can't.
It's the same thing twice.
I can't vote for the leader of the free world to be a woman.
The vagina.
Just because there are every other position that exists, I think a woman could do well. Every other position, but the president, it's kind of like. I just know that women make rash decisions emotionally, and later they make very permanent, like cemented decisions.
See ya.
And then later it's kind of like it didn't happen, or they didn't mean for it to happen, and I sure would hate to just set off a nuke.
That's what I'm saying.
Because a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. See ya.
Oh my God. You know what I mean?
And another thing, leaders of other nations, I don't think they could. Yeah. I don't think they could fuck with a woman. They got to deal with a woman.
Crooked does a good job of getting stuff out of people.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He's very disarming.
Yeah.
Like, because he just has this naturally fucks around, and he really gets a lot of good stuff out of people.
I want to say cemented like that.
What is the problem with this?
No, there's no problem at all.
It's two guys entertaining themselves.
Just fucking around. He's being ridiculous. That's first. It's a funny thing to say. You can't say that and mean it.
He might have meant it, but they do make rash decisions.
Yeah, but they're not
it's like I say, anything with a hole can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, she's not going to fucking set a nuke off. It's 1980s.
She's fucking, who knows? She's fucking going through menopause. All of a sudden she gets grouchy. She has a hot flash. There goes the Middle East.
These fucking, there's a button that she pushes.
It's called a clitoris, Bob.
It's fucking stupid. They were just fucking off.
T.I. Definitely got scared.
How would you know?
That's what I tell myself it is.
Big old clit with a helmet.
Get back to the end of this clip before the apology, because T.I. definitely got fucking scared.
They're already sexist as it is. Foreign policy. The world ain't ready yet.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think, I think you might be able to get the Loch Ness Monster elected before you could.
Yeah,
and it's not right. It's not right. Yeah, I'm just saying I don't think. But, you know.
All right, well, he tweeted, my comments about women running for president were unequivocally insensitive and wrong. I sincerely apologize to everyone I offended. So he was getting
Why is he getting shit, though? Just forgive us.
He's getting some hate.
Come on, T.I. You don't have to apologize for that.
What does he say, though? You just say, I was fucking around. I was kidding. It was a joke.
Fudging around.
Yeah.
The world ain't ready yet. I think you might be able to get the Loch Ness Monster elected before you could get a woman, he said.
Imagine the Loch Ness Monster being president. Yeah. Being terrible at press conferences because he's in water. No one could see him.
They got to drag a huge tank around every time.
A shadowed photograph.
You think traffic's bad when the president comes to town now? Imagine if he's the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, they got to drag water around and people are trying to break the glass. Shit, kill that motherfucker.
Get your fingers out of your nose.
I got a tissue too. Don't mispaint the Don't mispaint the scene.
What? You putting a booger tissue back in your pocket?
I'm going to use it more than once.
What are you, fucking the greatest generation? Throw it fucking idiot. Throw it out. There's a whole box. Fucking asshole. I'll pack all.
Mm-hmm. So that's the T.I. I don't think that was that bad.
No. Come on. Now. We're fucked, though.
Huh?
We're fucked. Every asshole has a fucking opinion now. That's the problem.
The hell do I know? T.I. says this. You know what I listen to? I listen to my boss.
Who's your boss?
Where was at the job site that day? That's what I listen to.
Well, every day guy?
Do my job.
Joe? Huh?
I do my job.
What's your job?
You shit up with your fancy bag.
What's your job?
Carry that to the down a job site.
You got fucking slibber on your fucking... Ugh.
Yeah, do a little slibber.
Wipe it off.
Now leave it there.
Please wipe it off.
Nope.
It's fucking gross.
Oh, God.
Come on, use that fucking lizard tongue and swipe it back in your mouth. There you go.
It's shiny.
It's gross.
Denny gave me a wilderness travel book, and it smells really good.
Who's Denny?
Exactly.
Dennis
What
Falcone?
did you just fucking? Did you just channel all radio executives?
You want to thank Dennis Falcone on the air for that, or
Thank you, Dennis. No need to come in.
what? Really?
No.
Why did he give that to you?
He wanted me to mention him on the air, and it's called. He writes this. Jim, you always say you don't do much, so I thought you might like some travel suggestions, and then enjoy Denny. And I said to Travis, those words have never been back to back before.
What is it?
What is it? It's just a joke about Denny being not.
No.
It's a book on travel, and it's really a dull-looking book, but it smells good. And that's the only reason I'm acknowledging it, is 'cause I'm smelling the pages.
You're not bringing that home, are you?
No.
That'd be a great shit book, though. That'd be a good one to have in the bathroom. Oh, fuck
Play
yeah.
some chess on the old iPhone.
Look at that. That'd
Go
be
to a random page and tell us where you could go, Jimmy.
Name a number between 1 and 72.
73.
That's not the fucking get in the parameters.
Oh, sorry. 71.
I just opened one up. Royal
Look at that.
Rajasthan and then Sri Lanka. A cultural odyssey to the Isle of Serendib. The storied Isle of Sri Lanka has always charmed travelers, and it's full of treasures. From rainforests where elephants roam to 2,000-year-old ruined royal cities and 8 World Heritage Sites. On this grand adventure, you'll explore the glorious legacy of the early Buddhist civilization. Visit with tea planters and young Buddhist monks. And I'll say parenthetically, who doesn't want to visit with tea planters and a young Buddhist monk? So what is it like to be someone who will probably set himself on fire in protest one day and live a boring life? I don't know what I expected out of this paragraph.
Can we ask Dennis why he gave you that? I'm bothered by this.
10:30 on the way out the door, we can ask Dennis.
Well, we're pretty much getting close to wrapping up anyway.
All right, cool. So we'll ask him in 12 minutes.
Why is he doing this?
I don't know. Email me, Dennis.
When did he give it to you today?
Is it just someone brought it in?
Well, the Donald is going to be hosting SNL. How's that going to work out?
He'll probably show up for rehearsals and then just do a monologue. Do a couple of sketches. We'll make fun of Hillary.
And Shep Smith is bothered by this? Why is Shep Smith bothered by this?
Because NBC, after the whole Mexican thing, said they weren't going to work with Trump anymore. And now they've hired him to be host of SNL.
But if Shep Smith's on Fox, what is Fox doing now? Who cares?
Well, he mocks. Let me see this quick clip here.
Yeah, the little ad.
Oh, I see what you're saying. NBC can The Apprentice. Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this kid's job to stand there the whole time and take a photo if need be, or is he filming right now?
This video. We're hoping to get something from you today.
His job. You're getting nothing from me today. But
you had some good stuff, Bobby.
But his thing,
Bobby.
Thanks, buddy. His thing is to stand there. He just stands.
I guess he didn't have to.
Can we nickname him Tripod?
Tripod it is.
But you know what? If we didn't have Tripod here yesterday, we wouldn't have had Jesse. We wouldn't have the video of Jesse Ventura.
That's right.
That's true.
That Jesse Ventura, man, that thing was weird yesterday.
Yeah.
So fucking weird. He wanted to rub it in our faces for whatever reason.
Exactly. That was good. That was actually a great video clip. Good job, Tripod.
But I mean, when Chris Kyle came in and we talked to him, he seemed extremely believable. But then there were no real witnesses that came forward to back up what Chris Kyle said. And so we started, Jimmy especially started seeing it kind of Jesse Ventura's way a bit.
Yeah.
And that's why I wish he would have sat here and talked to us instead of being a big fucking baby all the time. Why is he a baby all the time?
He's a sulker. Jesse Ventura
Holy shit.
is a sulking baby. It's like, I don't care if he hates me and doesn't want to come in. I respect that. I would hate me too if I was him. But the way he had to just say that and walk away, it's like, you are a governor of a state, and you wanted to just yell something like a child behind a screen door, and then close the door real quick.
And he's assuming a lot. I mean, he probably would have been surprised by the conversation we had with the guy. Yeah. But he dramatically, I won.
Chris Kyle's a
liar. It was proven in federal court.
But that's how he acts.
Wish I could do his
that's an ex-governor.
We do too.
But he also interrupted an interview to do it.
I don't care. We're talking about shit and puke with Uriah Faber. Who cares? But I don't really weren't getting anything done.
But I don't mean from our point of view. From his point of view, he wanted to interrupt interrupt the entire show, say that, and then leave.
So?
Really did just fucking shut. You're like, all right, yeah, hang on one second, Uriah.
Yeah, we've been doing this a long time, so he interrupts the show. I think we could get it back on track after Jesse Ventura yells something at us for 5 seconds.
I know that the guy is a complete baby, but I was really shocked that he was such a petty ass that he would yell into a radio show door. And it's like, you're Jesse the Body, I'm a man of my word. Well, then you shouldn't have opened your fucking mouth and yelled in our studio.
Yeah, so you've officially been back on our show.
Exactly. What are you trying to con yourself into thinking you didn't just do something on the show? Now we have video of you, looking slender, by the way. He does look good.
Jesus, look at that, man. Fucking, that is real. No, Balmy. Wow.
What a baby.
It was just so weird.
Yeah,
it was strange.
He's a bore, too. He's never been fun.
I'm just asking questions.
He's never been fun.
He was kind of entertaining on our show.
He's a fucking bore.
We didn't buy into a lot of his stuff, but
fuck him.
He was entertaining for a while there. He used to do it.
He's always serious, trying to make a point and trying to sound like he's fucking important. Every time you hear him talk.
I've never seen him laugh.
He's a fucking boring douchebag.
He's a boring
Everything is serious. And a guy who used to paint his hair pink and wear a boa, you think would be fun. Especially in his later years. He's just getting worse. And I guarantee he's going to be fucking out in the middle of the Baja Desert by himself talking to fucking lizards in a couple of years.
I go to Burning Man every year. I talk to them.
He's a fucking...
That sounds like a fun thing to do.
Man,
lizards suck.
Lizards?
Yeah, you tell them something, they tell everyone.
You'd know.
I was holding a little lizard. I was holding a lizard at the pet store the other day.
I like sound effects. I'm a Foley expert. Click, click.
Are you buying a lizard? Is that why you were?
I was just holding it. Kind of nice. Feel nice on your hand as they're patting around. Pat, 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 pat.
How do they do it?
Pat, 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 pat.
Apparently, you're not a Foley expert.
How does a lizard? Yeah, God, that's how it sounds.
Yeah, that's how it sounds.
And the lizard you're talking
Give me
about
another
is different.
animal.
You were holding a big lizard, but then you were holding like a little pouch.
Yeah.
I was in the
lizard spit on your wrist.
I was in a pet store, so I could do this.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what you know what I call the pet store?
What?
The ghetto zoo. That's where I bring my kid. I swear to God.
Save a few bucks.
Let's go to the ghetto zoo. Man, there's a snake. There's another dog. Another dog.
We stop in once a week, and it's free entertainment.
Fuck yeah.
How about a Russian tortoise?
A Russian tortoise.
You know the two words that don't go together? Go ahead, Bob. That's terrible.
That's it.
That's their
it's not.
feet?
That's the feet.
Here's a Russian tortoise. I'll go back into shell.
And then watch. Give me another one. Give me a hard one.
Exercise.
Well, let's go. Let's go with a bird. Because,
a bird?
Yeah, well, what? No.
Oh, okay.
Parrots are very vocal, but what do their feet sound like?
Oh, their feet? Ready?
Yeah.
Wait.
Stupid. Oh, what are they doing there?
Eating a Brazil nut.
A Brazil nut.
Why would their feet be scratching a Brazil nut?
Because they got to pick it up. They don't have fucking at their hands, dum-dum.
They pick things up with their fucking
wings.
No, with their lips, with their fucking beaks.
Yeah, but they grab it first with their foot and stuck it in their mouth.
You ever watch a pigeon eat? They don't fuck. What do you think? They carve it up first. They grab it with their beak and they keep
parrots
moving.
and pigeons aren't even the same
very
fucking
different.
family. They're very different.
Parrots are fucking shitheads.
You
They
see
can't even read the paper.
Did
They
you
just
see
shit
the
all over
parrots
it.
that they fucking in?
Oh, I had a different video that I want to say. Did you see? Let's go with yours first.
Exactly.
In L.A., I guess
two shoes, one parrot.
I guess there was I don't know, a fucking zoo or something caught on fire. All the fucking birds got out of the sanctuary. So when I was filming Marin last year, you look up in the tree, there's probably around 2,000 parrots. From that, they bred and they made more parrots. And more. There's flocks of parrots.
We did this bit with you, didn't we?
I don't.
San Francisco?
San Francisco.
Yeah. Maybe we did.
San Francisco, yeah, they have a whole parrot community because people.
Yeah. We did.
A few got out and then they multiplied, and then
let's move on. Come on, let's move on. Let's go back to my headphones. Show them the fucking video.
All right, wait, I want to turn you on to a video. Did you see the video?
I like to eat too much yogurt at one time.
Did you see the video of the rat attacking the pigeon?
What?
It's the new pizza rat video. They're calling it.
Really?
They're calling it pigeon rat.
Can I tell you? I saw a rat over by Washington Square Park one night, coming back from the cell late.
Was he with Bonnie McFarlane?
Yeah, walked up to him and, how'd you do? Fucking, you know what Washington Square Diner is? That little park that was in front of it?
Yes, it's a very evenly shaped diner.
It's
oh
my God. Fucking a pigeon landed, a rat jumped on it and bit its wing, and I heard crack. And then dragged it into the bushes with other rats to eat it. It was fucking nuts.
I believe it. Here's the one that's making the rounds. I think it's on the Daily Mail. dailymail.co.uk/news/article.
No, you don't have to do all that.
Why?
What?
I mean, you don't have
That's
to
how we do it.
go to
Video contains footage of some
/rat.
Oh, I've seen. That's exactly what it was like. Oh,
it's a rat.
That's exactly what I saw.
We'll tweet this.
Where's the rest of the pigeons helping out?
Wow, that rat's like, I'm fucked.
He's killing the pigeon.
Oh wow. Wait, who's
the rat? Is
all right, yeah, but the pigeon looked like it had a chance at that point.
There's no way a pigeon will fucking win a fight with a rat.
The rat's winning.
The rat's definitely winning.
Get a leg lock.
The pigeon has.
The guy's doing UFC play-by-play.
Well, you know what he's doing now is he's if he moves his wing over and gets out, he can get in full guard.
Oh wow, he took him in the back there.
That's it. Pigeon is done.
God, that's exactly what I saw. Same shit.
Did you? We talked to Mike Rowe recently from CNN. Somebody's got to do it. And there's
well, we like Mike. I don't mind talking to him.
and he was supposed to turn us on. There's a bunch of people.
Yeah, but he was getting fat.
There's a bunch of people that go out with their dogs and kill rats. It's a whole thing. It's a whole community. It's a whole organization.
That's fucking gross. I hate rats.
And I think it's going to be on his show in the future, if not already. And he told me he was going to turn us on to this so we could go and check out this thing. They go in the middle of the night with their dogs and they have competitions.
That's the same fucking dog that will kiss you on the face, though, later. And lick your face after it's been eating rat feet all day. Yuck.
Did you see this shit? The fucking guy runs over a bunch of Jewish guys in his car.
Right.
Then he comes out and starts stabbing Jewish guys. Just starts stabbing them. Fucking, he runs him over. Then he gets out and starts fucking stabbing them. They have the video of the guy fucking stabbing everybody.
High hopes.
Crazy. And then then a bunch of...
How many did he stab?
Then a bunch of Israelis come over, and I think one guy had a gun and shoots him.
Good.
And he gets up again, and he shoots him again. And then, I mean, all hell, this is where it happened, right there.
Why is all hell... How can the Palestinians or anybody be mad if the guy's stabbing people and they kill him?
Fucking crazy, man. The video of the guy, you see the car coming up, it just goes up on the sidewalk, and fucking yarmulkes go flying. And then,
can you say yarmulkes go flying?
I don't know if you can. And then,
well, if that's what happened, he could say it.
Then he gets out and starts stabbing everybody. Fuck.
3 murdered, more than 20 wounded, and 5 attacks. 5. So he was able to do a few different attacks before they got him?
Maybe he stabbed 5 people.
20 wounded and 5 attacks.
No, this is probably after it, because now it's, I've been watching a lot of this stuff on Facebook, these videos of Israelis, all the shit, because they'll be driving down the street or the highway, and then the Palestinians will come down with just fucking rocks and start throwing at the cars and, trying to kill these people in the cars, and they have to stop. And then they literally have to defend themselves.
They killed some other guy. By this video of them shooting some other guy after an attempted. He ran past the cops with a knife and they shot him.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, fucking crazy.
World's getting crazy.
Well, over there,
that whole part of the world blows.
Right, yeah, Israel.
It sounds exhausting to live over there, doesn't it?
Just a bunch of irrational fucks who hate each other. The entire region stinks.
It's like coming down the sawmill and having to worry about being attacked by a certain neighborhood and just killing you. I mean, this guy, the video, I don't know if they can find it, but the video of the guy coming up, you see the fucking car. I think the guy was at a payphone or something. Just hits him, flies up over, and then goes under the car, hits another guy, and then gets out, starts stabbing everybody with a kitchen knife, and then this other guy just shoots him.
Right. It's horrible.
Fucking crazy.
Huh, well,
makes you appreciate America, Opie. God bless America.
God bless America, and God bless Bob Kelly.
Yeah.
I think we're out.
Nice.
Bobby.
What's up, dude?
It's been too long, buddy. Been too long.
Yeah, fun to be back.
We got Comedy Works this weekend, tomorrow through Saturday, right?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yep. No, not tomorrow. Is tomorrow? What's today?
Tomorrow's Thursday
Yes.
already.
Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then.
And we're so happy. I'm gonna be nice. I want to do something nice right now.
Okay, buddy.
Second season picked up for Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. I know you were hoping, and it happened. So I'm very happy for you.
Go vote for that on People's Choice.
They got a People's Choice
It's
thing?
a People's Choice Award.
Where do they go for that? Maybe we can pump up the numbers.
My man Justin has it.
Justin, you got it?
He's going to tweet it out.
You killed it on that show,
Just gonna
Bobby.
tweet it out. It was fun.
People were saying you fucking stole a lot of scenes there.
You did.
Stole a lot of scenes with the Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. And then live from the Village Underground, I love this special. And it's now on Netflix. So go to Netflix if you've never seen live from the Village Underground.
A lot of fans from this radio show actually went up and watched it and reviewed it. They five-star reviewed it. So thank you for doing that, because that's what actually puts it. The algorithms from that puts it in the front, so more people see it. So
beautiful,
the fucking best,
helps Bobby.
Yeah, it's great.
Like I said, Bobby's at Comedy Works this weekend, and then next weekend, Jim Norton will be at the same exact location.
Comedy Works. I think Joe List is there this weekend too.
Yeah,
yeah.
We had Joe List and Mark Norman on the other night.
Really?
Doing a little their action.
And Keith Robinson is there this weekend. Yeah. Keith is in Albany with Wanda.
At another joint?
At another joint, yeah.
So you're going to have steak with Keith again in Albany? No?
I'll do lunch.
How about a little swirl? You don't do the swirl.
I'll let him do the swirl.
You do the swirl.
Hanging out with Keith is like hanging out with fucking like your lesbian aunt. Why? Yeah, he's going to have wine, then he gets cunty. You know what I mean? And then he wants to take a nap. But he, just go to bed. I'm fine. It's like, ugh.
I just need another swirl.
Yeah. It's fucking... You drop him off, you see him fucking drive away, wobbly.
That's great.
Fucking asshole.
All right, are we done? Everyone got their plugs in?
We're done.
Yes. What do we got on the channel tonight? What do we got? We got the Race Wars.
Oh, there it is, right there.
First, you got Jimmy's show today.
We have Jimmy's show during the day.
Jimmy's show during the day, 3 to 4. The Advice Show. It's a terrific little show. Make sure you check that out. And then we got Race Wars. And then good old Sam Roberts ends your broadcast day from 9 to midnight.
When is Ronnie on?
Ronnie does Fridays when we're not here, but he's mostly on another channel, which sucks.
Oh.
Would love to have him over here.
It's a great show.
But then again, Bennington, what is it? The Best of Bennington?
Yeah, it's a repeat.
It's a repeat.
Midnight to 3 a.m.
Yep.
Midnight to 3 a.m. So we do get a repeat of his show, which is awesome. So that's at midnight tonight. So you get a little Bennington action.
Yep. Oh, I want to tell you, the 26th, I'm doing a live YKWd podcast at the Village Underground, but upstairs in the...
That loungy area?
In the lounge.
I like
you should
that.
come.
Let's go.
And you can stop by. Norton, if you're around, just come by. We have a couch. It's just going to be a hang, so it's going to be a live event.
I like the Bobby hang.
Yeah, everybody can come.
I like the Bobby hang.
Yeah, those are fun. Those live podcasts are fucking hilarious.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow.